Hey you guys, this is Aaron. You're listening to night number 6 of A to Z Movie Night's 13 Nights of Halloween. And tonight we are screening Slither. I hope you guys enjoy.
Yeah, it's been so long.
Everybody ready? Quiet in the studio? All right, hey guys, welcome back to another riveting episode of A to Z, the special 13 Nights of Halloween.
Special 13 nights.
That's right. Today with me, I'm with my co-host Zach.
Hey!
Everybody else, the crew's involved. We got Tim Postaway.
Yeah, I'm here.
We got Chris Corville.
Hey.
So the gang's all here. Tonight we got a special one for you. We have 2006 Slither. Slither is an American science fiction comedy horror film written and directed by James Gunn. Spoiler alert, is his first one. And the film has similar themes and concepts as the 1986 B-movie Night of the Creeps, which already kind of ruined some of the stuff I was going to talk about. But
Oh, no. Oh, no.
that's just how it goes, man. We never know. But Slither was a box office bomb, but received generally positive reviews from critics and has since become a cult film.
Yep. Like many of the films we do, it found its real audience on
DVD, man.
DVD and
Home
VHS.
video.
That's it. Anyway, let's take it off to like a little plot synopsis.
Oh, we doing that?
Fuck yeah, we're doing it. What's up?
Let's save it for the movie. I think let's
You
just
think
go
so?
right
Y'all-
into it.
I like
okay,
This
let's
is a real fun movie. So
let's
we're
just jump right in.
we're gonna
let's
jump
just
we're
get
gonna
it.
jump
So,
right into this one.
As always with these movie nights, we're gonna start the movie at the
beautiful planet Earth and a universal logo.
There you go. We're gonna get a countdown. We're gonna take our first shot of the night, as far as you guys know, and then you guys can listen along with us if you want to. If you're just listening in the car on your commute, that's great too. We love you.
Your car, your office, wherever you get down with us.
But so yeah, pour that thing up, dude. Let's get ready.
By the way, Zach is taking Jameson shots out of a teeny tiny microscopic little copper cup.
Pinkies
It's
out,
a
bitches.
Moscow Mule cup.
Yeah.
But anyway, all right. So we're gonna hit play in 3, 2, 1.
And we're off.
Cheers, you guys.
Cheers! Yay!
Cheers.
Hearing that Universal logo when I was younger
I
just
know,
always
it's
got
great.
me hyped.
Oh, yeah.
This is cheers to the only comedy horror that we're gonna do in the 13 nights.
This really is a really fun movie.
That's a funny thing is like when you look this up, everyone calls it a comedy horror film, but I really think it's more of like a science fiction horror. You know, I mean the comedy's there in a campy way, and
Well, there's the elements of body horror too.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
horror. It's definitely. I mean, it's sci-fi.
it's like
too,
James
but-
Gunn threw all the cult.
Notice
classics in
this
there.
intro is
Blender.
exactly like the intro to the Thing.
Yeah.
It is very much so.
In the
yeah.
Thing, it's the spaceship crashing, and then the logo comes up.
That
Yeah.
reminds me Maximum Overdrive, too.
Yeah,
It's kind of like the space shot.
yeah, hurtling towards Earth.
The imminent threat from an extraterrestrial
Yeah.
space.
Here we are immediately introduced to one of our heroes, the incomparable. I'm forgetting his name. I love this guy too. Nathan Fillion
Oh, I thought you were talking about the old guy. I was
From,
like,
uh,
that's what I thought you were saying.
from Firefly fame.
Firefly,
and,
dog.
Yeah, he's a
And,
great
Cass-
comedic actor.
Castle, I think too.
So this is
Castle.
2006. So like,
Yeah.
when was Firefly?
Firefly probably ended like a year or two before.
Yeah,
Oh, no shit.
Yeah.
yeah.
Was it, but it wasn't. That show wasn't as big as it is now.
Not at all.
It was a
No.
cult hit. Yeah, that's why it got
Yeah.
canceled so early.
Yeah.
So this was him like early in his career.
Yeah.
Right.
Then he went
Because
he
like
went to Castle and did all
people
that
like
shit.
sent in letters to try and get them to bring Firefly back on
Well, okay.
television.
So
and
I'm
stuff.
gonna take this moment to say that if there's any execs at Warner Brothers, WB listening to us right now, I'm putting my official petition in. I want Nathan Fillion to be Green Lantern, Hal Jordan.
Really?
If you fucking make
Damn.
Tom Cruise, like
Yeah.
is talked about, I'm like the #1 fan of Green Lantern, and if you do that, I'm gonna be so
It's
pissed
true.
off.
He's been a fan for them for a very long
I
time.
am gonna be so pissed off. It should be Nathan Fillion.
I
It
think he'd
should
do
be.
I
really
think it'd be a good one. Yeah.
It should be him. Like he has sort of an understated, like kind of cockiness, like, but also like I could get down on business when I need to.
He's a
Attitude.
very
This is a homage to Evil Dead. I feel.
Oh, yeah.
Like the
oh
the
yeah,
whole
this
going
is
through
very,
the woods. Like
this is very
there's-
Sam Raimi-esque.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's so many homages and little things. I'll point one out here in about 20 seconds. That's my favorite one, which is a callback to the very first R.J. McCready.
Oh, wow.
Auctioneers and Funeral Home. R.J. McCready obviously was Kurt Russell's character's name in The Thing.
Man, that guy's
Bringing it all back.
This is not a very attractive town. There's people in this
No,
town.
they're ugly as hell.
They're very,
So-
very gross.
I want to say, though, in this movie, I mean, you guys watching along with us, you won't know yet, but they do a really good job of, like, not really making fun of these people, you know? I really don't think they make fun of them that much. They kind of do in the beginning to set the scene. but-
There's one or two of them that they're just kind of like, yeah.
Yeah.
But they don't spend too much time trying to,
But
like...
they really could, like, be like, I'm from the South, I'm a
Yeah.
hick, I'm dumb. But
Morning, Mayor.
they give them their due
There's the mayor. This guy's got so many great lines in this movie. He's just a piece of shit.
with his gold Rolex.
Yeah, look at that.
Enter, and obviously this is a little survival of the fittest kind of.
Hello.
Oh man, Elizabeth
Hi.
Banks. God, I've always had a thing for her.
She's
She's just
amazing.
a super babe. I mean, even the kids. Look at all these kids. They're just like they really made them
They
up.
make this
just-
town out to be just a piece of
Yeah,
shit
this
town.
she. Yeah,
She doesn't belong there.
She does not belong in this town. Where did she? How did she?
Oh my
People
God.
looking at her just got to be like she's from another planet.
That fella's been around.
Hey, cartoon boobies.
There's our first boobs.
So based on
It's all coming back.
What's up, girl? You like my drawings?
Yeah, you want to get down? You're next.
Congratulations, Coop.
Yeah, and there is the director right there, James Gunn.
That guy?
Oh, yeah,
That's-
that's James
That's
Gunn,
James
yeah.
Gunn right there. A little cameo he put himself in the movie.
I'm surprised I'm even going to sit here and watch this after the filth James Gunn has done.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, let's go ahead and take this time to address.
What happened? I don't
He
know
made
what
some.
the
He
situation
made
is
some
at all.
So-
email or comments or something or Twitter
No, it wasn't-
Twitter
yeah, it was
comments.
Twitter.
So he
In
wrote some
2000
Twitters,
about
right?
a pedophile party.
2010, and he made dark humor like
Yeah,
like
it was
what
Yeah.
jokes.
like any of us would do.
So somebody dug up 8 years ago in
Yep,
tweets.
that's
and
absolutely.
Wow.
because he's directing the Guardians of the Galaxy movies and they're
Yeah.
owned by Disney,
It's
Disney was
unbecoming.
like, "You're out."
Yeah.
Some
But-
SJWs
but-
did.
What do we always say about creators? Separate
Well,
them
I mean-
from the shit that they do.
Well, I mean, if anybody ever was to listen to our pod, if any of us went on to direct or act,
Oh yeah, we're done for.
if anybody,
Yeah, they
this
would.
is what they would dig up.
If we,
These-
have to try to run for political office
Yeah.
or anything, yeah, we're
that's
fucked.
we're fucked.
First of all, you should know that any character that we portray in A to Z Movie Nights is actually not not represented by our true form. It is only a character created by us, and we have the sole IP
Yeah,
to that
it's a
character.
show.
Yeah.
I am.
We
not
reserve the
mad.
rights to, yeah.
Any
all-
commentary herein is expressly the opinion of the people standing there within, and not the studio.
Not reflective of the studio itself.
Right. Now that that's out of the way,
There's our disclaimer. I'm going to, a lot of our listeners probably know, I love to go to these Comic Cons and conventions and stuff like that all the time when I can. And at the time of this recording, I'm going to a Fandemic this following weekend, and the actor right there, Michael Rooker, will be there, and I will be meeting him.
Look how bored Elizabeth Banks looks.
Oh, and he's being so pervy, like gross. He's like, "Come on, sugar plum," like,
Slow it down, dog.
baby doll. Like he plays this just.
and of course, if you're, unless you live under a rock, this guy played Merle and
Yeah, and Walking Dead.
Yeah, well, yeah. He was in Cliffhanger. He was
yeah, that's true.
most famously one of his very first roles was Henry, Portrait of a Serial Killer.
That
Yeah.
one was freaky.
Yeah,
dude.
that's a
God,
fucking
dog.
messed up movie.
That's disrespectful.
It's like a movie that I own, but I watched it once and I was like, yeah, I don't need to watch that movie again.
kind of like Requiem for a Dream.
it's
I believe
messed up.
Aaron has an unopened copy of that.
still
Because
got the
why open
cellophane
it,
on it.
and why ever watch it again?
I needed to have it for
It's a good
just to
movie.
have, but I'm not watching it again.
It's a good movie, but fuck, it's depressing. When are you in the mood?
I mean, y'all are making him out to be a piece of shit, man. He's just trying to make love.
No, I'm not
know,
saying he's a
yeah.
piece of
It's not-
shit. He's just being kind of like, that's not how you turn on a woman. Like,
Yeah.
fucking just roll over on her.
Yeah.
I'm going out
Yeah.
for a walk. What he really means is I'm going to walk over to the neighborhood
The
park,
nearest bar.
and I'm going to sit on the swing set and jerk the fuck off.
I know all there is to know.
This is great. Look at her. I love
The
it.
look on her face, like she's like terrified. doing karaoke.
It's so funny. It really is.
And the choice of song, too.
Of the crying game.
This is a very depressing bar.
Yeah, hit me again.
He kind of has a Walter White thing going on.
Yeah.
just
It's
with,
the glasses.
Yeah.
and
Which-
the bald head and the shirt.
Those glasses look very familiar to the ones I just bought, except mine are a lot thicker framed.
The Jeffrey Dahmer glasses.
Yeah, the Jeffrey Dahmer glasses. I want that frame now.
Now this actress reminds me of the girl that's in all of I think she's married to Judd Apatow. She's in all of his movies.
Montgomery's the
Oh, you're talking Leslie Mann.
Leslie Mann. Yeah,
Leslie
there you go.
Mann,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
She kind of does have a Leslie Mann
Bears
thing.
a striking resemblance.
I did not know she was married to Judd Apatow until just now.
Yeah, they're
That
married.
surprises me.
What's he see in her that ain't in me?
Is this the barfly, the town floozy? Is that what's going on?
Couldn't been more intense.
Yeah, well, he used to date her older
More like
sister.
Bar Angel.
Look, that's such a gross line. Like, she's like, you used to date my older sister. I don't know what she had that I don't have. He goes, oh, come on, you couldn't have been more than 10 or 11. She's like, shit, I was game.
God damn!
James Gunn didn't write this, did he?
Yeah, he did.
Absolutely did.
Wrote and directed.
Yeah,
it.
this is like his.
See, that's the whole thing with this Disney thing that I don't understand is like, why would you be surprised about those 2010 tweets when you've seen Slither? You know what I mean? Like, you know what he wrote for Trauma. You know what I mean? Like,
Got the same last name as First.
Oh, you're nothing but a little turd, girl.
ain't nothing but a little turd.
All right.
The first time they just say, fuck, what are we doing? Like, where are they out in the woods? The first time I ever heard of Slither,
It's out there.
I was sitting in Barnes & Noble reading Fangoria magazine. And I was reading a little article about it. I hadn't heard about it, obviously, yet. I was reading an article about it, and what got me excited and I went and saw this in the theater was because the director and whoever else worked on it, I don't know who they were quoting in the article, said that their main influence was The Thing.
Yeah.
And that they wanted, because of The Thing, they were huge fans of The Thing, and they wanted to try and use practical effects as much as possible in this film over CGI, because that obviously looks better, especially when you're dealing with horror and monsters and shit like that. You know, CGI monsters are always lame.
Yeah.
So they were like, and when I read just that line, yeah, The Thing was a big influence on them.
Yeah.
And they wanted to try and make it the same way. I was like, oh, I'm in. I'm good. These guys are on my level. And I was like, I couldn't wait to see it. And then I remember seeing it in the theater. I think I went and saw it by myself,
I
like
think
a
I
matinee.
remember. I think I remember the cover of that Fangoria, and it was the monster.
Oh,
Yeah.
right, yeah.
I think the only time that I remember seeing it, I never saw it in theaters, but I remember seeing it at I think the Video One.
Yeah.
I've seen the poster for it.
And this organism is very similar to the organism in The Thing.
So
Instead of it taking over, it's more like a spore
Yeah.
kind of.
that finds a host body, but it's a hive mind. They're all connected. You know, it spreads like The Thing.
Are you telling me that they're all connected?
Yeah.
Is that
Yeah.
what you're saying? Are you telling me they're all connected?
You like that setup?
Yeah.
Yeah. There's one kind of host hive mind.
Organism Zero.
Yeah. And
Oh yeah, here's the X-ray shot where it shows you exactly what's happening.
yeah, it goes and nestles up in his brain.
So now.
So it doesn't actually take him over on a molecular level, but it is controlling him now. He is the Thing, you know, whatever you want to call it. in
Whatever this
movie.
thing is.
So
Yeah.
I'll go ahead and spoil. Well, it's not even a spoiler because they never say it. But apparently, the name of his organism character is the Long One. Because he's like the guy that kind of controls the other little
Yeah.
guys, the other little boogers.
Yeah.
And there's different types of other little boogers. Like you could really go in deep on this.
Yeah.
But so he's the central of it.
Like, there's a lore
it's-
behind this movie.
Kind of.
Well, they give you. There's later on. They give you
There's some flashes.
kind of
Yeah.
quick. They don't explain it much, but you
It's
get a
just
kind of an
flashes.
idea of how
Yeah.
this creature
Right.
moves from planet to planet, takes over everything, and then moves on. Kind of like what the Thing does.
But he's-
Almost-
Exactly.
It becomes
But
everything.
he's the Long
it
One.
becomes everything. Yeah.
Right. But that's the thing. He's called the Long One.
Yeah,
That's
okay.
in James Gunn.
The
Like
Long
he
One.
called him the Long One.
You ever heard that
Probably,
phrase?
yeah. If you went and looked in the credits,
You ever-
it'll probably say Grant / the Long One.
You ever heard that term, that phrase for like human is long pig?
Long pig? Yeah, I mean we are very pig-like.
Yeah.
Is that a callback to Willow?
Well, they
you
would
guys?
carry him. They would
I
carry
think
him
so.
around.
Yeah,
on,
I think so.
They would carry him around on spikes, and they would carry pigs and stuff on spikes because they'd be cooked already. So you
Yeah.
kind of transport them.
They stick a spike through the mouth,
And it was
out
like,
the
what
ass.
what is that?
It's a spit.
That's long pig.
What I do want to say though is that his character though seemed to be kind of a genuine dude because he had Brenda out there in the woods and they were gonna fuck,
And he turned her down.
and he was like, "Nah, you know what? My old lady gets real
Dude,
upset
I'm
if I
telling
don't
you,
get
like
back."
he has.
So
not,
he's
He
not
called her
any-
Starla. Is it Starla or Brenda?
Starla's
his
Elizabeth
wife.
I mean,
Banks.
granted, he's
Brenda,
he's an
Brenda was a
asshole.
barfly.
Great, he's a piece of
Okay.
shit. Like he's kind of a shitty person, probably, but
But he genuinely loves Starla.
he's not an
He did.
evil man.
Yeah, he's not evil.
No, no, he's not.
Right.
Yeah, he's not evil. He's not the best husband in the world, but he's
But
not an
he
evil
wouldn't even
person.
cheat on his wife. That's the
Yeah,
thing. Like
yeah.
he didn't even cheat on his wife.
He's
But
a
on
reluctant
the other
antagonist.
on the other side of that, he should
Did
have
you
never
say
gone out in the woods
reluctant
with her
antagonist?
first.
He's the reluctant antagonist.
One thing interesting is in the script, Brenda was the niece of a character named Randy Flagg, which is a
Oh no
callback
way,
to
Randall
Stephen
Flagg.
King's
Oh, that's awesome.
Randall Flagg character.
Oh yeah.
That's crazy.
What is he from? Randall Flagg.
Oh God,
Dark Tower,
The Stand,
The Stand.
I never. I
Eyes
read,
of the
I read
Dragon.
the Stand. I never read the.
he's all over the spectrum.
Ooh,
Now
she's
see,
being all sexy.
he's the creature now, but he's looking around. He's like,
He's kind of halfway creature.
yeah,
halfway,
he's looking at
He's
the
kind of
pictures.
he's picking up on.
Yeah, he still has Grant's memories.
Yeah.
So he's like, oh, she's being nice to me.
I don't mean to push you away.
Am I supposed to like this? I don't know what's going on right now. He's very
Make you feel rejected.
confused. You know, this is the first time this creature has been introduced to humans, so he's still trying to figure her out.
Yeah.
I mean, do you think this could be like almost a connection to like what AI is like? Like it learns so fast that it goes from controlling the body to like morphing into other things and changing matter and shit.
Well, yeah, because of his metamorphosis, as the organism takes more and more hold of him, it gets a lot more.
How fucking high are you, Zach?
Oh,
Good God.
I tried to follow you down that road, Zach, but I tried to do it. I couldn't go very far.
It's really making me cringe, like watching him kiss her though, because I know he's infected, so to speak. Infected.
Are you cringing over there?
I've been
little
cringing.
bit,
Yeah.
Ew.
It's also cringy at
dude,
how like.
it's going to get a lot more cringy in
Oh,
this
I know,
movie.
I know,
Yeah,
this
for sure.
is cringe-tastic.
This is nothing.
This shit's cringe-tastic.
And I love this kind of shit, but there's even parts in this that I'm just like, oh, that's so genius and
Gross.
but so fucking.
It made it
God,
hard.
Where is it taking
disgusting.
place?
It's like in the
Midtown
upper
USA,
Florida, like
you
the
know.
South. Yeah,
Oh,
not
yeah?
even Midtown USA.
Tab.
The South.
Look at that tab. Now that actress has
been in a
been in
lot.
a lot of shit.
Yeah. She's
I
very
believe she
familiar.
was in Wes Craven's New Nightmare
Oh,
Yeah, I think you're right.
as the nurse. I might be miss.
I feel like she was at least in a Nightmare movie.
Yeah, she's been in a lot of stuff.
Oh no, it's like
Always playing like small parts.
So now,
he was discovered.
Zach could
So now
fact check that and find out.
so she's
What is that?
exactly.
Find out who that actress is.
Which
Who's
one?
the chick? The older chick.
The black lady
All
talking
right,
to
so-
Elizabeth Banks.
So now, did you hear that? So Elizabeth Banks was like, so she was beaming with glee because she had been aroused, and then she was like, I don't know, it was like so special. It was like he was like a boy rediscovering my body for the
Yeah,
first
he
time.
was-
Tell me,
Yeah.
dude, this guy's got a creep.
When I rewatched this movie, it made me freak out because I was like, wait, is that sexy for girls? Do girls find like 13-year-olds like sexy? Is that what's going on?
because they're learning. Yeah, that is definitely a fantasy fetish
is that a
for
thing?
some people. Yeah.
That's a thing.
All right,
Pretend like we're little kids discovering our bodies for the first time.
If you're a female listener, please confirm this for us. Like, is it sexy for you is ignorance sexy for you?
I can go ahead and confirm that right now.
Well, we hot tonight, boy. We hot.
One thing I can confirm is that actress, you'd know her from The Butterfly Effect. Freddie Got Fingered, probably. I'm sure that's a renowned film that everyone has seen.
Very renowned.
Who
very
hasn't
renowned.
won the Academy Award?
I'm not seeing
for
anything
best movie
Nightmare
ever.
related. She was in Battlestar Galactica.
Oh, wow.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, I don't know. She's just been all over the place. Probably in every television series you can imagine.
What wife would be okay with all of a sudden there's a padlock on that door?
I mean, he
Any
did
wife
say,
in the world
he
would be
did
like-
say he was getting her birthday was coming up.
Yeah, but she was like, it's like several months away still.
2 months.
I mean, that's kind of exciting.
I'd be like, open the fucking door.
Oh, dude, I want to. I want to talk about one thing in
the
this movie.
sounds in this movie.
Yeah, that's
like
exactly what I was gonna say.
What's going on inside of his body
Just
right now?
all the sounds of everything.
It's just that crunching.
Yeah, it's the Foley work in this is so gross.
His organs are mutating into the creatures. And then we get a little bit of foreshadowing right here.
You gonna eat that dog, ain't you?
Yeah, you
boy?
go fucking straight up eat that dog. Rocky didn't get scared there, I hope.
Where you at, Rocky? Rocky.
He's chilling.
Oh, he's chilling.
Just sitting in this little bed.
Damn, man. You getting like the neck herp. That don't look good.
Yeah, well, as somebody that has suffered from bad allergic reactions and shit, that does kind of have a semblance to when the rash and the hives start spreading up your neck. So he could still play that off as an allergic reaction
He's
to
like,
a bug.
baby, listen. I know it ain't the right season, but I ate some crawfish earlier this weekend. I should have known better to eat crawfish in September. But God damn it, it was 79 cents a pound, and I couldn't pass it up.
In Maine or whatever the fuck. And of course, it's the shower's fogged up just enough so that we don't see her naked body.
This had to be like the first Elizabeth Banks thing anybody's ever seen. Yeah.
No. I
No?
mean, she was in Wet Hot American Summer, which is way before
Yeah.
this.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, that was like 2000 or something.
Dang, bro.
That is so disgusting. Ugh.
One of the few times in the
one of the
movie
few
they
CGs,
use CGI, yeah. And then there's later on the little slug thing.
But the CGI there looks actually pretty good.
To get into the physiology, I think that like those two tentacles, I think like one's like a female and one's a male type of thing.
Well, you see later on that
It's real weird.
one pumps stuff in and the other sucks
Yeah.
stuff out.
Right.
So one's a feeder and one's a gainer, which is another weird
Look at that.
fetish that people
One's
have.
a blower,
Well, something
one's a
that's
sucker.
constantly expanding. That's how it needs to connect.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was Michael Rooker just now taking control back.
Yeah.
The thing wanted it to be like, yo man, let's get your wife pregnant with
Yeah.
these babies.
Yeah, he's
And he
kind of
was like-
bouncing back and forth from being
He's
controlled
still
to
in control a
being
little
in
bit.
control.
He's like,
Yeah.
So this is a callback to this is gonna be like The Fly, where he's gonna be like, I'm gonna go to the bar,
Yeah. Part of him's still in there.
just like in The Fly. He's like, I'm gonna go to the bar.
I'm gonna go ahead and say this guy's no Garth Brooks. He's no Garth Brooks.
Okay,
Look
so,
at that girl.
Shameless.
so I'm actually going to be doing a show with this guy in like a couple months.
That guy singing? Because that's a real
Oh, really?
band.
I think
Yeah,
it's
if
Lund.
I recall,
Did you
that's,
look that
that's a real
Yeah.
band.
That's badass, dude.
Snag a copy of Slither. Bring it to him.
Yeah,
Can you get him to sign a copy
Give
of
him,
Slither?
give him an autograph it.
I was thinking about it.
Listen,
Why not?
Bring a
take
copy
you-
of Slither.
I'll take your copy with Nacho Libre.
Yeah, take my copy.
and I'll get him to sign
All
the
right,
Nacho
for the
Libre.
okay for the listeners, I went
Well,
to buy Slither a
Real
couple
quick,
weeks ago.
that's Toxic Avengers on
Oh,
that
yeah.
TV, which is
Yeah.
a trauma, film.
movie, and James Gunn wrote for traumas.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
Anyway.
let's just fucking gloss over like why we're here, so we can talk about your fucking
All
dumbass.
right,
didn't
let's go
check
back
the
to
case.
boring facts. Let's do that.
let's let Chris say a spiel and me and
No,
you
all
take
right.
a
Well,
shot.
basically, cheers, everybody. Cheers, Tim. Basically, I went to buy this movie a couple weeks ago. There's a video store that's closing down, and bought it. When I got home and busted it open, guess what? It wasn't in there. It was Nacho Libre.
Did we not watch Nacho Libre though?
Oh, we watched it. And I
Did
enjoyed
you
it.
really?
And I laughed my ass off.
It's a good movie. Whatever.
Both at his expense and at
Anyway,
Anyway, we're back.
you gotta get that. You gotta get a DVD. Give him to sign it.
I've
We'll
got
do
a
good
copy.
Dude,
deal.
I've
got a
I
copy
take
at
the
home.
Nacho Libre.
No,
I really do.
that's silly, man. We need.
I'll take I'll let
Yeah.
you use mine.
I'll see what I can do.
That's silly. You're being silly, Zach.
Again, I just can't get over the fact that this beautiful woman that in this town of just all these gross people,
Yeah.
every guy in this town would be constantly like hitting on her.
Yeah.
Well, Nathan.
But I guess they're
Fillion's a
probably
catch.
afraid of
Goddamn
Grant.
haircut though.
Grant's probably like this. Yeah, nobody. He's probably. I imagine Grant's probably a very jealous husband.
I think I'd even
Because
be a little afraid of.
He married out of
him.
his league, and she's. They make a comment too that she's way younger than him too.
Oh, yeah.
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 I'd be afraid of Michael Rooker.
I would.
They presented
I
him.
am,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
I'm
I mean,
I'm going to be very intimidated to meet him.
supposedly he's very nice, but I'd still be a little afraid of him.
I bet he's a nice guy. Yeah.
he looks like the kind of guy that like murders suicides. You know, like nice, quiet suburban neighborhood, and
Jesus
then like,
Christ.
You never would have
and
thought.
then like the lights stay on a little bit, like a couple days too long.
countdown, I'm
A
up.
Chris
couple-
Benoit
A couple
situation.
days
Yeah.
too long.
Yeah, and then they start burning out.
I'm gonna say
Countdown. What is this, New Year's? Is that what's going on?
the world needs
The
more
deer
Nathan
cheer.
Fillion.
That guy in the overalls right there, that was actually the young Jordy Verrill from
The
Creep
mayor,
Show.
Jack McCready.
Yeah, exactly, Jack McCready.
I like this guy.
Yeah,
Mayor?
he's probably my favorite character in the movie.
He is my favorite
Yeah.
character, I think.
The mayor.
He has
doesn't
he
give
has
a
the
fuck,
he has the
man.
funniest lines. Yeah.
Yeah.
They give him all the best lines.
He's the biggest doucher.
Cheese and crackers.
Oh, well, thank you.
Ah, you got the fancy stuff out.
Right after God invented this world of ours, he came unto Adam, and he said that man should have dominion.
Over the animals in the world.
This is very Bill Pullman.
Fish in the sea.
Independence
This
Day.
is
right here.
yeah, exactly. He gets this big speech and this monologue thing right here. Yeah, I like how it intercuts between what the guy's saying, and he's straight up going to eat that baby too.
Yeah, that's really-
he's really want to eat that.
They
baby.
don't show it, but you find out later. I
He
think,
wants to eat that baby.
Yeah.
Did he?
Oh yeah, he eats the fucking baby.
Wheels in how much damn fun it is to shoot a buck or two.
We're trying to shoot a buck or two. Who?
I want to be that guy when I grow up.
Yeah, the mayor of Shitsville.
Yeah, sure.
I'm trying to do that.
No, he's gonna be mayor. I'll be
I'm
be
trying to be
treasurer.
mayor.
Mayor,
Put me in the treasury
I
document.
could be mayor.
Run for mayor.
Hey, you know the guy that busted Al Capone was in the treasury department, so I would like to be
This
treasurer.
is one of the first really fucked up, gross.
You know this is
parts.
gonna go right into her.
Oh, yeah, those titties are really bad, aren't they?
That's really messed up, Zach.
Really messed up.
What is this?
You body shaming her,
Oh,
but
man.
he's okay.
You're
like-
really about to.
He's
about
like
to meet
"Shh."
this guy.
He's like,
That's
"Shh."
great.
It's going in your body.
Just let it
My
happen.
my little tentacles. They're gonna make a baby in you, girl.
Oh God. It's so
Is that
fucked up.
practical?
Yeah, that right there, that close-up shot, that was practical.
Yeah.
It was a reverse shot
Yeah.
of them pulling it back in a fake chest cavity.
Kind of the same way they did the famous werewolf.
Yeah. Or the dogs
effects
in
from-
the thing with all
I
the
mean, with
little.
the hair, where the hair comes back.
When the
in.
hair's coming out.
Yeah.
It's
Talk
so
about that
it's so
another time.
fucked up though. Like when she's like seizuring and stuff here in a second.
Start making it look like they're.
He's coming in her.
It's
yeah,
like
yeah.
it's a fucked up sexual act for this
Yeah.
alien.
It's fuck. Oh God.
When she's like wiggling, it's so fucked up.
Ugh.
This is the part that I imagine casual. Look at them boobies. This right here, this wide shot here in a second.
It's like,
where
ugh.
he's like orgasming right there.
It's
Look
like,
at the look on
ugh.
his face.
But you were saying this is where like casual movie watchers are like, I don't know about this.
Well,
nasty
yeah, this-
shit.
yeah,
Like,
that
he's,
right there.
He's pumping his babies into
I
her.
think casual movie viewers in the audience didn't really know what they were getting into, and that scene was probably the one where they're like, "All right, I'm out."
Right.
yeah,
That's why it
it's
bombed.
like a checkout spot.
Yeah, that was probably a spot where lots of people probably got up and left the theater
I mean,
because
this
they were
is totally-
like,
this is
"I
totally-
was not expecting
I used to
that."
throw
it.
big horror movie
You know what?
parties, and whenever 12 people came over to watch Slither, about 5 of them actually stuck through
Most
the whole
of them
thing.
go outside, and smoke cigarettes the whole
Exactly.
time.
I'm gonna tell you something, Tim. Though, real quick, I don't think anybody got up and walked out because her bra was still on, so it definitely was not obscene. Okay, her bra
There was a
still
very
on.
rapey vibe to that scene, and then,
But he was sitting beside her. There was just some tentacles in her belly. That's all that happened.
but she didn't want that.
But also her bra was still on.
She didn't want that.
she didn't want
did
that.
not
Her
consent.
bra was
She
still
did
on.
not
There was no nudity involved.
There was
PG.
penetration.
Rated
Yeah, so if
PG.
there's no nudity,
There was
it's all good.
penetration.
There was
It's okay.
only penetration, like violent penetration.
So
There
he's
wasn't
looking
any
really
sexual
bad
penetration.
now.
It's just a beast.
He's still trying to play it off as a allergic reaction.
I have a little reaction.
It's time to go to the emergency room then.
No.
You know, I hate hospitals.
Give me prescription.
A prescription? You need a shot of epinephrine in your fucking neck.
Things like this happen.
No, they don't. They don't.
I do if you live in Tallahassee.
No.
Nobody should ever have to live in Tallahassee.
Dude, okay, now here's something. Here's something to consider.
The home of the Bassett Cooters.
Look, if this guy is like intelligent enough to maintain his personality throughout being overtaken by an alien,
I think that it may be getting worse.
maybe he was just like he was autistic, man. You know?
You think this is? You think it's a metaphor?
I don't
Maybe
know.
he's just misunderstood.
It's a metaphor
He's
for
definitely
people.
wearing-
And he's trying to fight this alien.
Yeah,
He's
but this
definitely
is
wearing
the
some
early
autistic
stages.
frames, you
It's
know.
the early stages.
Or this is where we're like, oh shit.
Was he packing up all his raw meat? He's like, I gotta get out of here.
God.
I gotta pack up my raw meat. I gotta go. Gotta get out of here. This is like Elizabeth
I
Banks
love
without
this.
makeup.
All the missing dogs and cats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But why would that trigger anything in her?
Yeah, I don't know. She wouldn't know anything.
She doesn't know that he's eating fucking pets yet.
She just thinks it's a base
Yet.
thing.
Yet.
How does she not smell the rotten meat?
That's another thing.
Well,
You'll see when she goes down there.
he covers up because he has a perfume gland where,
Yeah.
Earthling like Earthling critters have a stink gland. He's got a perfume gland.
He's got multiple.
That's-
I mean,
yeah.
he has a CK1.
And
He has a
that's how-
Tommy
that's how it should
Hilfiger.
happen.
He knows
Armani.
what humans
This
like.
is where this is where it takes it another step
Yeah.
towards the disgusting. Because that's why
No, Brenda. So right now, Brenda's just a living womb. That's all she is.
she's filling up.
That's
and
all she is.
He brings her all this rotten meat, and look at her.
Oh no.
Look at her licking her
I
lips.
just
Oh
gotta eat.
no.
She's I just gotta eat something. There's like dead dog.
So hungry.
Yeah, I'm so hungry. I
Are you
think
gonna
I'm
throw
gonna
up,
die.
Zach? Zach's gonna fucking throw up, you
I
guys.
bet you throw up before it's over.
He's
yeah.
gonna throw here. Do you got your trash can over there, right beside you? All right. You gotta spew in that.
If you're
Just
gonna spew,
don't throw up on
spew
Rocky.
into this.
Just don't throw up on Rocky.
Yeah, so he's feeding her because
Wally.
that's like another weird fetish thing. Feeders and gainers. you
Feeders
ever-
and gainers is a
Yeah,
weird fetish.
that's
Yeah.
There's a movie called Feed that I used to play at the Vortex
Jesus
all
Christ.
the time.
I know, Tim.
It's
Ah.
fucking. To our listeners,
the Vortex?
go look up a movie called Feed.
It's a whole
No,
other
I'm
podcast.
good.
That's a
You
whole
will
other-
throw up. You
I'm
will
good.
throw up. That's another movie that I watched. I just put it on at the bar just to like.
Feed.
It would be behind me, so I wouldn't have to watch it again.
What's the cover
But
look
just
like?
watch people's.
The reactions of everybody almost
Yeah.
throwing up.
So
at the
you
bar.
like people throwing up in your bar, huh?
I just liked watching people get grossed out.
It was a dark time back then.
Yeah,
Dude, I can't watch the new Evil Dead.
those are the dark times.
Really? Why?
Yeah, I
Dude,
played
the
it at
remake-
that. I played that at Thirsties.
I had to walk out.
Yeah,
love that
Zach was
movie.
like, "Stop bringing that fucking movie up here."
I thought it was
It's just,
awesome.
I mean, no, I think it's.
But it
it's-
grossed it out.
It
The
is
scene
the,
when it was
is
raining
the
blood
best
was a little
remake
hard,
I've
yeah.
ever seen.
Ever.
Where they took one little tiny scene in Evil Dead 2 and they made a whole movie out of it, and it's amazing. It's a really good movie, but
It's hard to look
brutal,
at.
and it's so hard to watch.
It's
It is very
hard to look
brutal. This whole part right here, the whole sawing.
Yeah. So this So I've brought up before the Stephen King, his three facets of like scary, right? Which is one is horror, one is terror, and one's a gross out. This movie's definitely the fucking gross out. That's what this
Yeah.
one is.
Yeah, I mean, it's not. This movie's not scary.
It's meant to make you just.
Right.
It's meant to make you
Yeah.
go, "Oh,
I mean,
fuck!"
But it is scary. I mean, it is scary. It's a
Right,
scary
there's
movie,
jump
but-
scares. There's.
But
yeah.
it's
That-
definitely
I don't even know that there's even.
well,
Well,
it's
there's
definitely,
maybe one or
it's
two
definitely
jump
the
scares.
gross out though. You know.
Yeah, I
Can you
mean, they're
imagine
leaning
how it
heavy
smells?
towards the gross out factor.
Yeah, but I mean, look at this. This is a classic case of like she's going down the dark stairs. You don't know what's gonna pop out.
It'd be like, you already know what's down there, bitch. Like, you have to smell that shit. I don't care how much tarp he stapled to the
No, he has
walls.
perfume glands. Remember?
Okay. But there, I mean, she'd be vomiting. She wouldn't even be able to keep her eyes
Nah,
open.
yeah, actually.
And first of all, as soon as I opened that door and caught a whiff of
Yeah.
that shit, I would have ran back outside and be like,
yeah.
to the cops.
we all actually have reflexes in us. Whenever we smell decaying meat, we vomit. Like it's a natural
Yeah.
thing in humans. Like we vomit when we smell decaying.
There's no way she'd be standing in that room right now. Without,
There's
like,
that dog.
Yeah.
Aw.
There's fucking Rufus.
That's a lot of wasted meat.
What's wrong with
That's a
Luffy?
lot of wasted meat. Jesus.
She'd be puking her fucking guts up right
Yeah.
now.
That's a lot
Can
of
you imagine
raccoons
how
and-
that smells?
Yeah. See, this is where I check out, because that's not plausible.
That's animals, man.
Honestly, it was
I
the
don't-
dead cat. That's what made me check out.
I bet. You sensitive boy.
Here's a classic trope in movies. They're walking back and forth. You know something's going to pop up. Bam. But I still love it. It's cheap, but I love it.
Pretty bad.
When you see something that the character doesn't see on screen and you want to be
Yeah.
like, oh, turn around, turn around. He wasn't there a second ago.
He's like, I'm pissed off at you, woman.
You betrayed me. You tried to call the cops on me.
You betrayed me.
Everybody betray me.
Everybody,
I'm fed up with this world.
Oh fuck!
Why are you running from me, baby? I wasn't gonna hurt you. I love you, baby. I tried not to change. I get it.
Now, see, you hear him. He's like, I'm trying to maintain
I'm
control.
trying to do it. This is me. This ain't the thing. This is me.
I can't trust you no more.
I can't. I'm gonna make you a little. I'm gonna make you a womb. Oh shit! Elizabeth Banks, you about to get the treatment? You about to get it?
You better. Oh God!
Oh no! It's up in her belly.
Oh,
Ain't
it
it?
makes my belly tickle.
I
it's up
know.
in
It
there.
made me put my hands over my stomach.
It was in there, man. Them little tendrils was in there.
This is really when it just starts breaking.
Yeah, see,
So
whenever his
shit,
arm
dang,
starts
man.
morphing,
I
and
wish
like
I could do
Yeah.
that with my arm. My rear naked choke game would be strong if I could just do that.
You'd be unbeatable.
You know, you say that you would, put down most of these people in these movies.
I can't put that guy down.
You can't put him down.
I can't put him down. No.
Yeah, this is totally homage to the thing, not rip off.
It's a love letter
Dude,
almost.
these,
Yeah.
okay,
Look,
so,
look, wait. That's one of the great first. What the fuck was that?
So this is
Squid Man.
This is satire, a la like
It is satire. Yeah, yeah.
Cabin in the Woods.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So like,
Oh,
it's a
yeah.
lot like that.
But a little more serious. No, not really. It's
No,
about
it's
the
less
same.
serious. I think.
A lot of characters.
I love how like the cops run outside and go, oh well, we don't see him. I guess we'll just give up.
What started this kind of?
We just won't chase him anymore.
What started this kind of movie?
Hey, should we put up a perimeter?
Well, I mean, this goes as far back as
Nah.
Evil Dead 2. I mean,
Yeah.
when they started introducing comedy into horror films, because there's always a little bit of comedy in a horror film because it gives you that moment to relax.
Yeah.
If they make you laugh, it eases the tension. You relax, and then bam, they get you again. That guy sitting in that chair right there.
Fluffy.
Town drunk? Is that Otis?
That is Lloyd Kaufman, who is the president
of Trauma.
of Trauma.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah. That's the little cameo I was talking about, yeah.
Looks like a damn squid.
And
That's how
because James Gunn.
That's how James Gunn got his start. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. He wrote. He went under the.
Not today, Bill.
He
and
almost,
there's Pam from
There's
The
Pam.
Office.
what's up,
I
Pam?
forgot she was in this.
Yeah, playing another fucking secretary.
Oh, so you played a secretary before?
Yeah.
I think you'll be perfect. For
What
this
a
role.
reach!
Well, what's funny
That's a hell of a way to
is
be typecast.
James-
It's the Carl Winslow syndrome. Like he
James
plays a
Gunn-
cop in everything he's in.
Yeah.
oh yeah, it's true. James Gunn and Jenna Fisher were married from 2000 to 2007.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, that's why she's in here.
You've been waiting to bust that gem
And that's
out
also-
since this movie started.
And
didn't you?
also, James Gunn did another little movie called Super, right?
Oh, that's a good movie.
That is a good
He
movie.
did Super. That was his movie.
Was that
And
Rainn Wilson?
Yeah.
That was Rainn
Yeah.
Wilson.
Yeah.
And Jenna Fisher, his ex-wife at the time that movie came out,
Now, see, that's-
convinced Rainn Wilson to play
That's
it.
like another like this is a
It is
comedy
all-
horror.
it is all-
It is all connected.
Well, comedy horror, and then
That's like superhero comedy. Yeah.
like dark. That's a
Dark,
dark,
dark, yeah,
comedy.
dark, yeah.
It does not end with a happy ending.
This don't strike me as a real dog lover's on.
Hey! Look!
Oh, Pam.
This one's head clear on over here.
Put that down.
Like, why haven't they called the government yet?
Through here.
I don't know.
Like-
Yeah. You should call
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
They're these podunk little.
this
Maybe it's
It's-
that local
it's
pride. Like we have this under control.
Yeah,
It's totally
we, got,
shot.
we ain't letting no out of towner come
What
in here.
movie did we watch recently that had like the zooming?
The Mist kept
Yeah.
doing that. Yeah, where
Yeah.
you makes you feel like you're on the ground with
It's
them.
kind of
Gather some folks together. I think I know where Dr. Doolittle.
See, yeah,
it's.
A little
Mist
town
came
like
out the
this
same-
puts
the same
together
kinda
a
year. That was
posse.
The year after.
huh?
The Mist came out
Yeah.
like a year after. It was less similarities
Yeah,
there,
yeah.
too.
A mare was stolen.
Year or two. Yeah, they're pretty close together actually.
And that rancher with the cleft palate.
Yeah, I know that guy. He looks like a chipmunk.
Your mom wasn't too proud when you came out neither one.
Look at this is their
The Castavets
their
right here.
A team,
Right.
And if he keeps that pattern, next he's going to end up
Mr.
here.
Pibb Extra.
I like how bored they all look.
Yeah, they're
Like,
just
that's my
like
favorite thing. It's like, all right,
they're excited about a chance to go use their guns.
Right.
And wait. Well, let's go get that son of a bitch, Chief.
Yeah.
Yeah, that guy got deputized that morning.
Probably. Yeah.
My little darling.
Here's some big foreshadowing, like slap you in your face foreshadowing.
Hey, Bill, we got this grenade we confiscated from them jokers wanting to use.
Close up on the grenade. That's not gonna come back later.
Yeah. We don't need it.
Yeah,
I didn't know the Ruskies were invading.
we're gonna. There's a little reference to
You'd have wished they was.
what was the movie where the Russians and Patrick Swayze and Charlie Sheen and everybody was in it.
Red Dawn.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Red Dawn.
Yeah.
That's He goes, I didn't know the Ruskies were invading.
Yeah,
Little Red Dawn reference.
It's like there's little everywhere
Yeah.
throughout the whole movie.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's littered with little references to other movies.
I love it though. Like
I love movies
you
like
can
that.
like Cabin in the Woods is the more recent example.
Full of it, yeah.
It's like it's full of it. Like
Especially
and,
that
Ready
last
Player
15
One,
minutes.
Ready Player
Right.
One's another one, but it tells a story throughout with these references.
To be able to
It's
do
like- it's
that
like
and
Quentin
still
Tarantino-
maintain a good story without just being total fan service, sucking the audience's dick the whole
it's
time.
Quentin Tarantino, but for like the everyman.
Yeah. Because there's something just really cool about catching it.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, Cabin in the Woods and then especially Ready Player One just took it to a whole new
because
level.
things like this is more. It's an homage where it's like it comes from the heart, you know.
And it's a little more tongue in cheek, yeah. Notice how when they met, we just saw that girl. Another case of foreshadowing. The first shot was a close up on her nails.
Yeah.
And then we gotta make sure we mention that she's got these big old nails, because that's not gonna be any foreshadowing for later.
Right.
This is Western style, spaghetti Western style foreshadowing.
They just beat you over the head with it. Like, because then later on you'll be like, oh, that's what saved your life.
That's the girl from the classroom too, who was like hitting him when he was drawing that nudie picture. She was like, cut it out, that's obscene.
This turns out to be a mountain lion. We're going to look like a bunch of damn idiots.
Well, they round the posse up.
The driver looks crazy.
The old ass.
He looks mad.
Oh god.
Dude, honestly, I have a lot of
their police force.
I have a lot of respect for old guys who like have fucked up hair and they just rock it because it's like Trump. Like, fuck Trump, but like, I do like he's been rocking that hairdo for a long time. So
No, he
like,
doesn't rock it. He hides it.
He does.
There's
but
a
like,
whole-
denies it.
That's
He doesn't-
rocking.
he- no, he
Rocking,
does not rock it.
Intention is art, right? Art is intention.
But that's not
you
rocking
said that.
it. That's
We have
not
you
ro-
on record saying art is
I
intention.
say that. That's what
Yeah.
I say. But
So his
he
hair
does not
is,
rock
his
it.
hair is art.
He hides it. He swoops it back.
Therefore,
he
his
swoops it
hair is
forward,
art.
Sprays it.
We're
and
not
then
talking
then
good and
bends
evil
it
right now. We're just
back.
talking hair.
Well,
That's
I'll
just
just go ahead and
fucking hair.
say Donald Trump is living proof that there's no cure for baldness.
Separate the man
because he's
from-
got the money for
Separate
it.
the look as
He's got the
with
money for it.
Corville.
No,
As
no.
with Corville, separate the man from the dome.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
No, there is
You
definitely a
can't
cure
judge
for
a man
baldness.
by
Yeah, well, why doesn't he? Why?
You can ask Steve Carell. You can ask Daniel Tosh. All these
No.
guys who
Yeah.
were going bald, who have
Well, I think
It
Very
might have
good.
been.
I think
It might have. They might have been back
I think
pattern
he fucked
baldness,
up.
No,
not
they
the
were
front.
They were front. They were
I think he
they were
fucked his
hairline
hair up.
pattern.
He fucked his scalp up.
No, I think that Donald Trump's 70 and he's doing
too.
things that he doesn't.
Maybe.
He's too old to implement the modern shit. Like he's been doing that weird pattern thing
Yeah.
since like 1992, dude.
Nah, he loves
doesn't-
it. It's his
He
thing.
doesn't need a change
Yeah, yeah,
anymore. You know, he's 71 years old. He's old, but like I'm telling you, there is a cure for baldness. It's just really expensive.
She's gonna run away to Hollywood and be a big.
Go back and watch the first season of The Office or the first season of Daniel Tosh.
Look, no, I understand that,
Yeah.
but I'm just saying, there's no like real true.
But he's
indefinite,
been going
like-
bald since like the late '80s. You know?
Yeah, for
Like,
sure. For real.
he's- I
Eventually,
think-
there's a point of no return.
Yeah, exactly. That's what
And
I'm
Donald
saying.
Trump's hair
That's
is
what
like
I'm
just
saying.
really
It's-
thinning, not necessarily balding. It's just very, very thinning.
He's fucking old, dude. He's
Yeah, he's 71, man. You know, he's too vain. Just let that shit go, dog.
Damn.
Grow a
Wouldn't that be
grow,
great? Wouldn't that
grow
be
a
great if
big
you just
beard,
shaved his fucking
like-
head and grew a beard?
Literally, grow a big beard and shave your head. It's badass looking.
He would go up 3 percentage points at least.
I would be like, man, I think might need to
Good job, dude.
rethink my position on Donald Trump.
He
if we
might
do that.
actually got some snap. Probably not. But
Anyway, back to movie. Oh, here we got Squid. We got like Squid Rucker. Squid Rucker coming out.
jeez, it
Yeah,
sounds
he's
quick.
done another. Yeah.
You said Squid.
I think because he thinks Starla betrayed him,
Yeah.
he's just kind of let the
Oh yeah,
organism
he's
just
just let
fuck
it take over.
yeah, he's just letting. That's why he's getting like exponentially worse because he's just like fuck.
Dog,
Gave
that
up,
squid's right
yeah.
behind y'all, man. What are y'all doing?
It looks like something that fell off my dick during the war.
That's one of the best lines of the movie.
Here's to the introduction of the squid.
No,
Yeah.
cheers to
Monster movie.
cheers to Vietnam War era venereal diseases.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now that was a little bit of bad CGI, the dead cow falling
Yeah.
over.
But his body though is practical. Like, that was practical.
Yeah, well, yeah, the close-ups for sure.
It's a nice mix of the two, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
Not too much of either.
Well, it's also 2006, so the CGI wasn't like
And this was
not
low
terrible.
budget.
It's not terrible.
Horrible.
It's not terrible.
No,
and you
not at
can't-
all.
It's not terrible, and you also
You're like,
can't
oh,
rely
that's
on
CGI.
it.
But
Right.
Yeah.
Well, imagine if they would have done the whole movie like that.
It would have been
That'd be
stupid.
awful.
Nope.
Especially in the end, it would have been fucking dumb as hell.
Why the hell's that guy got a Desert Eagle 50 caliber handgun?
I know. And watch, he waves it around one-handed in a second.
Could you imagine going out in the woods and seeing
Seeing squid
critter
Squidward?
like that?
would
Oh my
run.
god, I would. Yeah,
I'd already be shooting.
that's
Oh,
the
yeah.
that's a famous shot like that.
Yeah. That's all
Oh,
practical.
yes.
Imagine all the hours of makeup Michael Rooker had to sit
God
in.
bless it,
Ugh.
man.
Guaranteed.
Practical effects is
Guaranteed
just the way
45
See,
hours.
yeah,
It is.
that's...
Like, this is actually creep. Like, that.
Just sick, man.
I see.
Ah,
Okay, if
that's
I
a
was the
good
police,
shot.
I'd be like, okay, while she's talking to it, stalling it, everybody fucking shoot it.
I'd already be shooting that bitch.
Yeah, I'd already
Oh,
be
yeah,
shooting.
already.
But like, Grant's dead, baby.
I would. For better or worse.
Much fucking worse.
Oh,
Grant. Marriage is a sacred bond.
This is just kind of ridiculous.
why are you trying to appeal to his
Right, baby?
marital?
He's probably in so much fucking pain.
Oh, yeah, I would
It
imagine.
sounds like that's what he said. I'm in pain or something.
It's probably saying, kill me.
Yeah.
Nah, dog. I'm shooting.
Yeah, yeah, shoot.
I would back up quite
Yeah,
a few steps
I'd be
and
backing
just
up.
unload.
Right there, you son of a...
Oh, that's that Desert Eagle.
Yeah.
It's our boy right there.
One-handed.
you got.
I don't care where leprosy.
You know he's about to.
I
You know he's
love
about
this.
to die because of that shot they just showed.
He's gonna pull a limit.
Or you
He's
can
gonna
make
put
it
a lot
hard.
of dirt on him.
Well, it's the guy that gives the big speech and then, boom.
It pretends like he's a badass. Yeah, you know he's gonna die.
I remember when I first saw this, I was like, oh, shit.
Oh my god, that's so
See, now I remember
Oh,
seeing.
it's
I
so
remember
good.
seeing this in the
God
theater.
damn, he's fast.
I remember seeing this in the theater, and like I said, like we said at the beginning, this movie bombed in the theaters.
Yeah.
But like I remember, I was probably one of 3 people in the theater, and when that happened, like I was cheering. Like
No,
that's
dude,
the kind of
no,
horror
dude,
fan
that's-
I am. Like
no,
when I
yeah.
see that,
No,
I'm
no,
like,
no.
fuck yeah,
No,
that's what I'm here
Just
for.
like that scene is what Laura Dern in Last Jedi whenever she shoots the ship through the
Oh,
destroyer.
yeah.
Like it's the same kind of
Yeah.
thing. She's like,
Right.
Psychology.
amazing.
What? Yeah. I could be like Gary Busey's.
I'm
like,
not gonna
weird
go in them trees, dog.
uncle.
Like I'm not chasing that thing. I'm just saying,
Yeah.
I'm not doing it.
You just saw what it did to that guy.
I saw him squid off like
Now
really
it's
fast.
time to get a helicopter and shoot it from the air because that
Yeah.
guy can whip you in half apparently.
I'm not chasing that thing. I'm just saying.
Yeah, just be like, we need a regroup
They're kind of playing like that. You know the
from Predator.
yeah, that well the team, but like there's always that like it's like it's a bunch of boys and they get together and it's like
Like yeah, the ragtag.
Yeah.
Yeah, they come together and that theme was very similar from Predator, where it's just they're running around in the woods hunting an alien.
Militaristic, sort of. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, here's the plan. Set it on fire. We don't go inside of that barn. We all agree we're not going inside that barn, right?
I'm setting this whole forest on fire.
Yeah, we're setting that. Start with that barn, and we walking out.
We
this
just set
bitch.
it all on fire.
Because that thing just kind of nonchalantly just sliced someone in half and didn't
Yeah.
even try.
and then
Yeah.
nonchalantly just scurried off at 90 miles per hour.
90 miles an hour. I love you can hear her in there. Oh God. Now, if people didn't walk out of the theater at that part earlier, they sure as fuck
They
walked
about
out.
to.
They
They
about to
fucking
walk
about
out
to.
right now. This is probably a big exodus of people going, "Oh hell no!" I did.
If I remember,
And this is,
Sign up for this.
but this for me when I see this when they open these doors, I'm like, yes, like
Hey,
that's why I
hey.
paid the $8.50 to be here.
Zach, we're Brenda.
Where's Brenda? at?
We're Brenda.
We gotta save that girl.
Hey, we're Brenda. We're Brenda.
Oh, Brenda.
We're Brenda, Zach. We're Brenda.
Oh, it's so fucking.
Something's wrong with me.
I would say so.
Yeah,
God, I forgot
So-
about this.
it's so fucking great.
So when James Gunn was bringing it to the art team, like the script and the art team was like trying to figure out how to do this. They kept changing his design for this, and they were like, And he was like, no, I want it to be like just a giant tit where like her face is a nipple. Like,
Yeah.
And the art team was like, no, but gravity would make it sag. Like, this doesn't make any sense. It's stupid. And he's like, look, I just want it to be like this.
Yeah.
This is silly, but I want it to
I'm the
be
director.
like that. Yeah. And the art team was like, but it's not realistic. He's like, realism be damned.
He could have just been like, make a big fake tit instead of.
Well, she looks like a tick that's swollen weight that's been eating too long, and it's just like its body is just.
But I love how she's like. I love how she's like
I don't like Blade 2.
Will you hand me that possum?
I don't want nobody to see me like this. Y'all just go away from here because I don't want nobody to see me.
What the fuck are they gonna do with her in the hospital?
Jesus!
Why is she doing that?
Her tumors is moving.
Relax.
How do you tell something like that to relax?
It hurts, bitch.
Oh God.
I mean, her body is like.
Oh God.
Y'all get the fuck out.
Yeah.
Y'all get out. It's about to rupture.
That's some Big Trouble in Little China shit right there.
Yep.
Oh, the bastard led us here.
And now,
get out.
All the little nasty
my little babies
critters are out.
Oh, this fucking scene.
Best be lucky that you're one of the ones, Nathan Fillion.
Yeah.
Elizabeth Banks. Y'all got plot armor right now. Get the fuck out.
That's right. That's so creepy. They definitely have plot armor. Look, oh, old man.
Oh yeah.
The old man's gross. But like, okay, what if they crawl up your butt? Like, can they do it the same way? Like,
my butt's real strong. They ain't crawling my butt.
like, is it just your mouth, or can they fucking crawl up your butt, or up your pee hole, or in your ear?
There's no clenching that you could do, Aaron, that would keep one of those things from.
Oh, I'm clenching right now, dude. I'm telling you right now. I'm clenching right now.
Just thinking about it.
it.
Oh, just the way they're like convulse as they get inside of them. So fucked up.
Oh, they were like, nah, we can't get inside these two. We're just gonna move on.
Yeah, we give up.
We're just moving on.
It's probably like, baby turtles run straight to the ocean when they're born.
Right, probably.
It's probably they smell. Yeah, they just.
That's probably what it is.
They scurry.
They don't lose a lot of numbers.
It's a natural reaction. Yeah.
They don't even know what's going on.
Because like they have a hive mind, and she stabbed one, so they're like, oh no, this bitch. We can't kill her. She's in the main titles. These two people can't be killed.
No, this is what I'm saying. This is the western part of
here's
the movie.
Here's a homage shot to the
family.
first Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yeah.
And this is the mid scene wherever like
in between the legs.
Everything that happened in 2006, we were this is all we knew Slither was.
That was the poster, right?
That was the poster.
Was the girl laying in the
and
bathtub?
it looked and all they're around her. Yeah.
That was the poster. And this was like the trailer. Like none of the other stuff so far.
Okay, hold on.
Because they were trying to keep it
with
secret.
the whole James Gunn thing and all this like weird shit that's happening.
Yeah, they should have known. I know
is
they
she,
should have
like,
known.
16?
Supposed to be in the her.
And you do see a little bit of nipple. Yeah.
Do you really?
Like a tad bit.
Wait, hold on.
Her boobs floating at the top of the water.
They should have known.
Like,
you know what?
I'm sure the actress
This is the
isn't.
eldest daughter of this family.
You know what, Disney? Fuck you, Disney. You should have known.
Wait, is this Disney?
No, I'm just saying. Like they
James Gunn was fired.
Disney fired him, but they should have
Oh,
known.
yeah, that's
They
Guardians.
hired
this
a guy.
is Disney.
They hired the guy that made this movie. They knew who it was. Like
Yeah.
he wrote for Trauma. Like you hired him.
But that's
for a
like
reason.
You hire somebody
that's
that wrote for Trauma.
They
What
hired
is
Peter
Trauma?
Jackson. They hired Peter Jackson to do
What-
the Lord of the
hey,
Rings
what is-
movies, and look at all that
Hold
fucking
on.
gross, disgusting shit.
Hold on,
he put
hold on.
out.
What is Trauma?
You don't know what
Toxic
Trauma is?
Avenger, Class of Nukem High, Tromeo and Juliet.
It was a
redneck zombies.
It was a movie company, and they made the nastiest,
nastiest
Class
fucking
of,
movie.
Class of Nukem High is the best one.
Toxic Avenger.
I've heard of
You
Class
ever
of
Toxic
Nukem
You've
High.
heard of
Avenger?
Toxic Avenger.
Class of Nukem High
I've
is the
heard of
best.
Toxic Avenger. I've never seen it.
Trauma.
They are the
Shitty,
smuttiest,
gross-
grossest, like.
Low budget.
Oh yeah.
Do we have to do a B-side tonight?
A schlock.
I guess. I don't know. Let's call them the B-side squad to do it.
I think that's good CGI right there, to be honest. The close-ups on just one. You can see like the veins and stuff in it.
Yeah. Oh,
Here-
it's in there too.
Then this it's wiggling.
So see how slow it's moving in water? I
See,
remember.
tell me it can go
That
right
right
up.
there.
into-
That's where the claws.
Yeah,
that's
that's
where
Freddy's
Freddy's claws
claws
come
come
up.
up. Yeah,
but
that's
instead, it's a little wiggle
So
worm.
I guess it has to go in the mouth because it could have very easily just gone right inside of her
a
vagina.
booty hole or
Well,
something.
you got to
what?
think it's going for the brain. I mean, what?
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
the closest spot or closest
Now
point of
here's
entry.
here's where we get
There's some nails.
There's the foreshadowing on the
Got him
nails.
with the nails.
She's not gonna die because she's the virgin.
Look at this, Zach.
But
Look,
she
look, look.
can-
Watch,
yeah.
watch, watch.
Yeah.
She's getting the memories. She's
Yeah,
getting
yeah.
all these memories.
She's like, okay, that's very Thing-esque
Oh,
right
yeah.
there. That was a huge thing.
Well, that was like whatever the major mammals of that world were.
Yeah, but they were all like conjoined and like, that's like the thing
Yeah,
with the
yeah.
Blair monster at the end.
Can you eat the baby?
So she saw into Grant's mind as well. Cheers.
Cheers.
Go,
I don't even know if
girl.
I'm gonna. I don't think it's gonna go down smoothly, but we'll do it.
Yeah, I'm kind of gagging over here.
I think this is a really cool little. She uses the.
A curling iron.
Yeah.
And there's that.
Looks like jelly.
Yeah, I was about to say there's that.
I'm hungry.
That Bucky's jalapeno jelly coming out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're disgusting. This movie's making it very hard to take shots.
Oh, gross.
That's the purpose.
Oh. And you realize that they're fucked.
Mama done got.
Everything you knew is gone.
Yep.
Everything is over.
Yep.
The little twins.
And this
they
is
got.
this is kind
Your
of.
life is over.
I can't believe they did this part coming up.
You should stop throwing that.
2 for 2, baby.
Yeah.
Something's gonna go wrong.
You're gonna go wrong.
I think the twins.
Now, yeah, if
the
you
twins
notice-
have already been got.
Yeah,
Right?
but look, yeah. Because
Oh, yeah.
because they were little girls, they didn't want to show them actually going in their mouths.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they just cut to the fact that they're just kind of convulsing because they're already in them. Because that probably would have been like NC-17.
That's
Right.
That's
yeah,
too
it's-
much.
That would have been weird. Yeah.
Yeah, watching it go in the little.
Yeah, everything
8-year-olds'
else in this
mouths.
movie so far very normal. That would have been really.
That
weird.
would have been too much.
That would
Yeah.
have been too much.
Yeah, that would have crossed the line in
Alright.
comparison to what
Alright.
happened just 2 seconds ago. What would
Look
you
at
do in this situation right now, Zach?
I would have already jumped.
Jump.
Dude, look at those like
Get the fuck
mid
off that
2000s flare leg jeans.
Tuck and roll.
I would have jumped like that.
Yeah,
was
that
a
didn't look
terrible
like
jump.
Yeah, she didn't know how to
You
jump.
could have shimmied down.
I would have
fucking
done.
tree
I would have done a
or
Or kind of like
flip.
you lowered your legs down like
Yeah.
you do, and then drop.
Yeah,
Man,
like close some distance first.
Yeah. I'd have jumped like I was a person in Assassin's
You
Creed.
said,
Right?
fucking send it, bro. Like,
Aim for
You're
the
so
bushes.
Get in there, it's airtight. Fuck yeah.
Check the visor.
they ain't country enough, man. If they were really country, then they would be leaving them in there. You know?
All right, does this not feel kind of like Cujo?
So you can move it.
Just for a second.
Oh yeah, kinda.
Yeah.
You're fine, girl. It's airtight. You're in a Ford cab.
What if they crawl up the air vents?
It's the quietest. It's the
don't
quietest
know
cab
how,
of any
uh,
full-size truck.
You don't know how
Well, for the
amiable
for the
these
purposes
things
of this
are.
plot line,
They could
we're not-
they could flatten like an earthworm and crawl into air vents.
Yeah, probably yeah.
Shelby, we got an
Nah, I don't
emergency
think
here.
so,
This is
man.
real.
Not
Ford,
with this.
Ford
not
is the
this time.
quietest.
That
cab of
that
any
doesn't make
full-size
sense
truck.
to you.
Not this
All
time.
this,
Nah, everything else checks out.
that's not plausible.
Nah, that was a Ford, brother.
this time.
Ain't nothing inside that.
That was a Ford.
That was a Ford. So I'm just saying.
Okay, we'll do our Slither giveaway if you can tell us when Aaron brought up how badass Fords are.
Or what brand of truck? Yeah, what brand of truck was that she jumped inside?
You ever heard?
I like this. This one a great line.
It looks like the lead singer of.
Me neither. And I watch Animal Planet all the fucking
He has all the best lines in this movie.
Oh, what's that band? What's that band that was in Idle Hands?
Nice change of pace.
Oh, I don't remember. Oh.
I couldn't tell you.
No,
band.
I know exactly what.
No, that's Metallica.
Some 41.
No, not
What
Sum
ti-
41.
what time? What was the
Did you
year?
say some 41?
I don't know
band.
what year. Some shitty band, probably.
I'll remember after the
He looks like the
episode.
lead singer of that band.
Yeah.
Jeff
or like
Healy?
or like an overweight Mark McGuire.
Mark
Oh, so
McGrath. Yeah, that's right.
Mark McGrath.
There you go. There you go.
you're
what
talking
are you
about
doing? Wait, those things get inside deer's mouth too?
oh yeah.
They sure do.
What was the
Offspring.
the band that played
See, it's
the
bothered-
song from Shrek?
Offspring.
Did you call Offspring shitty just now?
No, I didn't say shitty.
No, but
thought
that's
you
what you're
said shitty
thinking of,
band.
I'll
right?
call
It
them
was
shitty.
Offspring, right?
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
Offspring. The Offspring, sorry.
I love the Offspring.
They can kiss my ass.
He looks like the lead singer of the Offspring.
He does look like he really does actually. Yeah, you're right.
I'm gonna sue those bastards. I swear to God.
Now you can sue right alongside of me. I don't care if you're a lesbo.
don't care if you're a lesbo. You don't deserve that shit. God.
Yeah, and James Gunn made some weird tweets.
That guy.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
Come on.
That's what I'm saying. Fuck Disney.
But that actor had to have so much fun playing that role. I mean, he has all the best lines in the movie. I mean, all the big
Are they bringing
funny.
him back?
Yeah.
Everybody kind of signed a contract, said no, fuck that.
So-
I'm not gonna do it if he ain't gonna do it, right?
We'll see
It's
how
still
it goes.
up in the air.
Yeah, it's gonna happen. It's just fucking controversy.
I'll ask his brother
It's just
Sean Gunn,
bullshit
who will be at
controversy.
Fandemic this Saturday.
And he's gonna
Like,
say, "I
from the
can't
beginning,
really
they'd
tell
be like,
you anything."
"Hey, James, just calm down. We're just gonna make a big hullabaloo. Just go to the Hamptons and just chill out.
We're gonna sell tickets like a motherfucker
See
for
some
Guardians
girls
3.
and then
So this is the part of the movie that becomes very zombie-esque.
Well, you also realize that that's Grant.
love this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so he controls all his little offspring.
He called her Sugar Plum, and
Right,
the only
yeah.
other movie I
So-
can never think of where that word was used was Batman '89.
So, yeah.
Is that you, Sugar Plum?
I didn't mean to do none of them things I done.
Don't touch me, Tim.
Yeah, fair enough.
Oh my god.
Pets.
No, I mean, is this
up,
a
Sugar Plum?
monster movie? Is it it's science fiction? It's like an alien creature feature.
But
Yeah, it's a B movie body horror.
can you blame someone?
Homage to all these other horror
Yeah,
films.
love
that-
letter to the 80s.
But yet it's its own original story, and it works. It's
I wanted to tell you what
It's everything.
was
It's
going on, but
like I said earlier. Like you take all the tropes, you throw them in a blender, and you get this movie. You know.
well, look at how
Yeah.
Guardians is. I mean,
It's
it's not a
very-
Honestly,
typical,
I'm for.
superhero
I was
movie.
for this one over Cabin in the Woods because Cabin in the Woods is
Hell no,
very
he ain't all
blatant.
right.
But this one, I think, is a better choice for
I love-
this style of movie.
I love them both.
It's
but
not,
This
uh,
one's more
I think
horror,
this is yeah.
less silly.
Well, this is its own thing.
Well, I don't know.
Cabin in the Woods just basically at one point just turns into.
It's like a
It's just
It
Easter,
turns into
Easter
Ready
egg.
Player One.
It's a
Easter
180.
egg, yeah, it's Easter egg after
There's
Easter egg.
aliens in there.
Right.
There's all
Yeah.
kinds of shit.
Yeah, Kevin the Woods is
The molesting tree.
Yeah.
It's like fan service at the
It's-
last
it's,
45 minutes.
Yeah, and it's fucking great. Don't
Yeah,
get me
no,
wrong.
it's really cool.
Yeah.
This is kind of fucked up, like our little sisters too.
Kevin the Woods is a horror meta the movie.
It's to horror what Ready Player One is to sci-fi action adventure,
Open the door.
Pop culture.
pop culture in general. Yeah,
Just
mainly
everything.
the 80s.
Yeah.
There's no excuse not to be with your family.
This is.
Family
They do.
Friday.
Good
They
job, lady.
They do such a great job of balancing the humor in there in these fucked up situations,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and they could throw a joke in there and.
Y'all just take
Wait,
it.
was that a joke?
Well, it's family fun day. Like that kind of gets a little giggle. Like,
Why you
Uptight mom.
for you hit
Both sides of the story.
yeah,
Why are you talking like Grant?
Cause I am Grant.
bitch.
Husband.
I gotta hide mine.
God, I love that. I like that little like plot device or whatever.
Yeah,
they
you
call it.
realize like I mean it's
They're all connected.
It's all
Yeah.
connected, literally.
Oh, and they can spit.
and I liked her.
They can spit melting venom.
Yeah, they spit acid like fucking aliens.
Some of them.
Ah.
Just the one guy.
That's like the girl in the mist when she gets bit
Yeah.
and her
it is
the
like
side
that.
of her face swole up like that.
I don't know how they spit like acid. That doesn't make no sense.
well.
It's just another element to throw
listen,
into it.
No, anybody who has cancer
Needed me to put
spits acid.
you for dead.
Please elaborate.
He had cancer.
Yeah, can you?
He had cancer, and they didn't know it.
That's
So
a great
this is the
shot.
scene right here.
That's a great
The
shot.
worm coming out of his fucking brain.
And somehow she
Stirring
shot him
off.
with a shotgun but didn't get the worm.
brutal.
I guess they attached like right there
Yeah.
at the
At the stem.
the stem.
All right,
where
I'm
your
trying to think.
spine-
What do you think is actually more catastrophically worse, the Thing or the Slither thing?
I saw a meme the other day that was like the
what,
Slither.
what,
the
what's
Slither
more
monster.
dangerous? What could really tear
Well,
this
we
up?
don't know if there's consciousness in the Thing monster. We know that your consciousness is stored in this monster.
Yeah,
True.
there
Read
is a
about the
chance
Thing.
you could
True,
be,
but
be saved.
We know we have genetic memories and how to build the different creatures, but we don't know if they have memories in there.
Right, but the Slither
This thing
creature has
maintains its
thousands
memories.
of little worms
Okay, so
that
I-
works for it.
I would
Like,
say
that's
the-
crazy.
I would say the Thing is more crazy because it acts in a one drop of blood.
Yeah, it's just one cell.
It's
You're
an
right.
atomic.
No,
it's
you're
an
absolutely
atomic
right.
level.
You're
So
right,
if
you're
they
right.
were to try and
Well,
if they were to try and fight
I'd
each
love to
other,
see a race.
One
well,
drop
if they
of
were trying
blood.
to fight each other,
Yes.
as soon as the thing touched the Slither monster,
Yeah.
it would begin to absorb it immediately.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a
Well, I'm not
it's-
saying the Thing
more-
versus the
bigger
Slither
and
monster.
On a
Important
molecular
question.
level.
More important question: who would win between the Thing
The Blob.
This one.
That's what we're just saying.
That's what we're saying.
Yeah, and that's what I was trying
we're
not
going
to say.
against
It
each
wasn't.
other?
It wasn't a versus that I was looking for. I was thinking like, what could consume the planet quicker?
Oh.
Which one is more dangerous? Like, which one
I would say
is
the
faster?
Thing. I would say
The Thing.
The Thing.
I don't
For
think
sure.
so. The thing
Not-
can be
not
killed
if-
by fire. This thing is already. I mean, this
Blair
thing has,
did its little
this
test
thing
on that
can
82.
spread a
I
bunch of
think
little
this is
things
worse.
out. It
I
has
think this is
breeders,
worse.
and it can set up breeding stations as it moves across
Absolutely,
the planet.
yeah.
And
I
then
still
they
think the thing
spread
can-
out and get the
Yes,
lackeys.
But here's
But
the
look,
thing,
look.
though. Here's the thing, though. is
He's
that-
the thing now. Like, I touch Chris, he's the thing. Like, it happens that quick.
It's not a
yeah,
touch.
Yeah,
And
because
in
it's
the-
so
and
it's a
movies-
molecular. I mean,
it covers,
just my
'cause
sweat
you can't
on you.
kill every
But we're
bit
not-
of it.
Right, that's what I'm saying. But
It would
in
be a
this,
constant
in this
fight.
movie, the girl that killed the teenager that saw the flashback, she got
Yeah.
blood sprayed in her face from her
Yeah.
mother who was
Yeah.
infected.
And she's fine.
And she's fine.
And she's still fine,
In
yeah.
the thing, if that would happen to you,
Now-
would. I think you would be
now-
assimilated.
Now,
But what
yeah.
if there's still like 2,000 little worms like in the other
No,
room?
no,
She's
but
still going to
here's
get
the thing.
consumed.
Here's
She's
the
still
thing.
going to be eaten up.
This movie's
But they
thing,
could just nuke that site from orbit.
This movie's
Yeah,
thing
exactly.
is
They could,
going to
yeah, yeah.
eventually take over the entire planet, and then it'll slowly get to that last atom of the other thing, and then it'll
I
just
don't know.
eat it up.
I don't know. I think the thing is better.
Yeah,
I think
I'd,
the thing
I'd
is,
have to side with the thing.
I
I
think-
prefer the thing.
I think
I
the
just
thing
thought
would
it.
well,
win.
let's get back to the movie. We could talk for hours about that.
That's very
Because there's
true.
another one, The Thing versus the Blob. What would win?
The
Thing-
Blob.
Does
Thing-
the blob win?
Because the
Thing
blob's
versus
corrosive. The blob would win because it's corrosive.
Are you serious?
Yeah,
I don't know, man. See, that's a debate for another night.
it sure is.
love
Oh,
this
That's an
shot.
off-mic debate.
hey
I
yo,
love this shot.
that fence
Just the
post.
reactions.
Nathan Fillion, look at him. They're like, is that girl serious right now?
And he
Like,
gets
shit.
another great line here, the mayor.
Bitch is hardcore.
They're all
Man, dude, she like just impaled a guy's brainstem with a fence post, dude.
It was kind of
That
hot.
shit.
That's
that
so
shit was
creepy.
fucked up.
See, because these are basically, now you're
They're
basically talking
zombies.
about zombies.
Yeah, that's what I'm
So,
saying. Like
yeah.
that's why I was like, we're entering the zombie phase of
Yeah.
the movie, you know?
So how fast would zombies spread in comparison to the Thing or the Slither monster? I
Yeah,
mean, well, we were talking
I
about the
guess
Slither
so.
monster.
Yeah. They're a
I
lot
think
faster-
zombies would be the slowest moving.
Honestly,
plague.
they're a lot faster as a worm than the zombies.
Good.
You know, but they can still.
But yeah,
talk
once
to you.
those worms get
Yeah.
into something's body, yeah,
They still say, "Hey, honey, it's supposed to be family fun night. Get out of the car."
But see, here's why I think
Playing board games.
Well,
tonight.
here's the end of the debate. Here's why I think the Thing.
Oh, you're still talking about it?
Well, no, I just thought about it because these
I was
things you
moving
can
past it.
tell that they're been assimilated. They
Hey,
walk.
Pam.
They walk like zombie. They walk like zombies.
Zombies, yeah.
Yeah. And so you could say, "Oh, hey, that's one of them." Bam, shoot it dead. The Thing could be sitting right next to you, and you wouldn't know.
Right,
That's
no.
how it could
I
spread
think the
quicker,
Thing is
because you could be like, "Oh,
way
you see those
better and
you-
cooler.
You guys, we're
that
watching
cup
Pam
from
right
mine.
now.
Just for a second.
Pam's on screen,
I love it. This.
and
Dude, that was Pandora's box. I'm sorry, I did not mean to ask that
Oh,
question.
we'll get back in.
I'm just saying, Pam's on screen, and she's mighty fine.
CDC on the horn for me, okay?
She's okay.
She,
Call the CDC.
Shelby, are you nodding?
Yeah, sorry.
she didn't.
I'll get you right back.
I feel like that this also has kind of a Twin Peaks vibe. Like
Kind of does.
this type of secretary that she is.
Yard.
Like,
Roots got into the pipes and just messes with the whole system.
Kind of does. You're right.
She uses lots of paper.
I think I'm gonna have to go get my backup bottle of Jameson out of my car.
You have a backup?
I've always got. I got backups for my backups.
I don't think we need
Damn.
that.
Oh no, Pam! No, Pam! No! No, I really liked her. I really liked her in this
gone?
movie.
I really wanted to see where her character was going. Yeah.
I think I just really liked it.
Send us some free Mr. Pibbs, Mr. Pibb.
Hey, I love Mr. Pibb.
That's how you know they're from the South, right there. He goes, "Where's the no goddamn Mr. Pibb? It's the only Coke I like." When I was a kid, you called Coke was just the
Everything.
general
Yeah, it was
term for
everything.
all soda. You would say, "I want a Coke," and then you'd have to say what kind, and you'd be like Dr. Pepper. Like that's I remember that. And when he said, "It's the only Coke I like," Mr. Pibb.
And you know there was-
he was drinking it earlier in the movie.
And you know they're only saying Mr. Pibb because they couldn't get the rights to Dr. Pepper. You know that's what
Hey,
they're
man,
saying.
Probably because Mr. Pibb's better.
Mr.
I'm
Pibb's
just,
better.
I'm
No,
just
it's
saying,
not.
Mr. Pibb's
No,
better
it's
than
not.
Dr. Pepper.
It's not.
Oh yeah, it is.
Is that
Send us
really-
some free Mr. Pibb.
Yeah, we're really trying to
No,
get some
if you
free
send
Mr.
us
Pibb.
Mr.
Yeah, we're
Pibb,
trying to get some
If
Mr.
you send us
Pibb, y'all.
Is that really
we'll
what
Why
I
can't you
film-
just let us try to
I
get
will
free Mr.
Make
Pibb?
a video of us throwing it off the balcony into
First
the
of
parking
all,
lot.
Why
of
do you
West.
hate Mr. Pibb so
First
much?
of
That's
all-
Because
crazy.
it's fucking. It's a disgrace upon flavor.
Okay.
First of all,
all
okay,
right,
wait,
whatever.
he
hold on.
never
ruined
he
your
never
life.
even got his fucking degree. Are you serious?
Oh, God.
At least Dr. Thunder got his degree.
Yeah. A degree in making shitty sodas.
Well, God, what's the girl's name? Kylie.
Honey, what do you mean?
This is
Oh, yeah,
here we get
she's
some
saying-
exposition from her because she got to see their mind for a second.
She's like, I know everything.
Worlds, planets.
I mean, it spreads and acts the same way as the Thing and the Blob.
I don't know how it gets on a comet, though. How the fuck you get on a comet?
Well, maybe it was like a little small part, and then it
Right,
broke
right,
open.
right.
Yeah. So did it accidentally land here? That obviously wasn't planned.
These worms in their brain,
I guess so.
they're all connected. It's like they're
Or
all
connected. It's all connected.
An animal doesn't procreate.
It's all connected.
Spreads, grows, absorbing the minds and bodies of the organisms around it.
Yeah, that's a scary ass deer in the forest somewhere.
Yeah, there's a fucking.
You know what I mean?
There's a crazy ass
That's a
zombie.
crazy ass zombie deer out there, dog.
Maybe it's actually connected to Evil Dead 2. If you remember.
Oh yeah. The way it moves its head around, you're actually.
Maybe so. Oh, the
Yeah.
One of my
you talking about the
favorite parts
taxidermy
of
deer?
Oh, it's the scariest. Yeah, the mounted where they all
I love
start
how
laughing.
I love how this
the jackal and the.
I love that like billboard comes up multiple times because it's so like mid-century designed, kind of UFO, kind of 1950s movies.
Just right around the corner.
Oh.
God damn it, Pam! You're supposed to be one of the good ones, Pam.
Another one of those. We
She's
see
not
it
Pam
before the-
anymore.
Pam gone.
There is only Grant. She should have been gone.
Yeah, well, she was. She was gone. Jesus.
Saves?
Zombies chattering.
Yeah.
Like sometimes, like these days, like with captions, like there's some gold out there.
Yeah. Every once in a while, you get a guy that's like having a good time. He messes with the captions. It's like nobody's gonna notice.
The captions for Hannibal are amazing.
Really?
The
Yeah.
movie or the series?
No, the
Probably
series.
the series.
Like they use words like sighs pensively.
Right,
And
yeah.
shit. Like they
Weird
use
shit.
they use really good descriptors for sounds, and it's like it makes me crack up
Yeah.
every time. Or the way they describe the music is really hilarious because they use a different word for every episode, and I've noticed it every
Gentle
episode.
piano plays
Yes.
in the background or some shit
Yes.
like that.
Yeah.
Atmospheric noises.
Yeah.
Like this is really broad.
Netflix is renowned
Dude, they're
for their
if they
freaking
could just
subtitles
put in fucking
or captions.
commentary. If
I think
Netflix,
that's a Dawn of the Dead.
Is that Seal? Was that
Seriously.
Seal?
Reference? Because the original Dawn, wasn't there like a priest that was walking around
If
zombie
you're never
priest?
gonna survive unless
we get a little
crazy.
crazy.
That was Seal.
I just
dog.
want a kiss from a rose.
We're just wanting free Seal shit.
Send us
Hey
some
Seal, if you still have like anything going on in your
Send us some acne medication.
Hey,
Whoa!
hey.
Whoa,
Wait,
that's
what?
too
Wait.
far.
What did he say?
You just acne shamed.
Oh,
What?
Did you
no,
just acne
no,
shame?
I got a better joke.
That's not
That's
acne
so
shaming.
much farther than Tim
No,
has
That's
ever
further.
gone.
No,
His
hold
shit's
on.
worse than
Wow.
acne.
Hold on, listen. I think we should start a Seal
Wow.
club.
I did do it.
We
I'm
going
sorry.
clubbing?
I
We're
think
gonna
we
go
should start
clubbing?
a Seal club.
Want to go clubbing?
You want to? I want to start a Seal club.
Let's go Seal clubbing.
Yeah,
Let's go club some seals.
Come on,
Come on, guys.
Come on.
What are y'all not into it?
Listen, I gotta
Let's
say-
start a Seal club, and we go clubbing seals.
A bunch of seals in the face.
I gotta say, I'm really proud of all of you guys right now. This is the most offensive episode we've ever made.
That's debatable.
I think so.
We're working on it, though.
I think so. And,
We're working on
and
it.
I just want to say to each and every one of you in this room right now, I'm proud of you.
Okay.
Hopefully, one day in 12 years, we can get fired by Disney.
Yes, that's the end game here. So we had 2 shots of foreshadowing earlier in this movie. Both are about to pay off right now.
I thought we were drinking Jameson.
What?
We've had like 3 or 4 shots of Jameson.
Well, I mean, maybe.
Well, we got a little more than that.
Maybe.
I've never had foreshadowing.
You've never had foreshadowing?
We didn't have
Jesus
four.
Christ.
We didn't have
really?
foreshadowing. We had 4
I
shots.
went for it. He didn't get it. I
God.
went for it.
Hey, if you don't try,
Hey,
1 out
Die.
of 5.
If you don't try, just die.
If 1 out of 5 lands,
man.
Oh my God, that was a scare. Oh, I just got so scared.
I'm supposed to be scared right now.
Well, I did. It was a shadowy figure that moved so
May I
quickly.
go ahead? May I go ahead and comment that we are doing a sick, disgusting horror movie, and we have yet to hit the lights. We have yet to hit the light. Oh, we can't
it's
hit
so
the lights.
disgusting.
Try and keep up, Chris.
I was trying to, pull these lights off.
No.
Y'all have
'cause I
any
gotta
candles?
go-
Can we light some candles?
I gotta go get more Jameson, so shut up.
Jesus Christ.
Does anybody need
What are you about to
a
go
beer?
do? No, I'm good, man. I got my drink here. I'm great.
There we go.
I
What
think
is
I'm
this?
gonna leave as
Wait,
well.
what is Fillions?
Give Aaron and Tim the reins.
Is that the deer? That's the fucking. Was that the deer? God damn it!
Yep. So you can see the deer from an exterior shot, just tossing him around the police station.
I knew that deer would come back.
Yeah.
I knew that deer would
It's the
come
deer
back.
from Evil Dead before,
Yeah.
It is.
It's just. I mean, that's ridiculous. It's hitting him in the head with its hoof, and he's going, ow, ow, ow.
So deer kill more people in a year than like 14 times as many as sharks do. Just so you know, deer are very dangerous.
Well, we're driving
we
around where
keep
deer
hitting
are.
them
We don't
with
drive
our
around where
cars.
sharks
no,
are.
I just mean like just killing them. Like they stand up and box
There's
you.
that grenade foreshadowing
Once one
come
sees
back.
us, they all see us.
She knows. She is the what am I trying to think of? She's the harbinger. Harbinger.
Yeah, Harbinger, yeah.
It's a harbinger.
The voice of doom
information.
or whatever.
Yeah.
This
Oh,
is
God.
where it hits another level of creepy.
Oh yeah, he's like, oh, let me open up this belly.
Starts cleaning her and
Starts getting
yeah.
preening her, getting redder, like, oh, we're about to make alien love, girl.
Yeah. It's really creepy. This is where it hits a whole new level of gross.
Yeah.
When the absorption monster. Oh God. Oh God, there's some gross shit about to come up.
Probably turn into a couple of these fucked up things.
I'd blow my brains out before that happened.
Very welcome, sir.
Thank you for saving my ass back there.
You're welcome.
Of course, when I tell that story, it's gonna be the other way around. Like I saved you.
Yeah. If we live.
If we live.
Now they're dragging these bodies due north. You think that'll lead us to Miss Grant?
Due north.
You like her, don't you?
Nobody talks like that.
Come on.
Everybody in town likes her. What are you saying?
This
of course.
is where the hero comes up with a plan that has a very slim chance of working.
Of course,
but
everybody
we're
in
gonna-
town likes her. What are you talking about?
He wants to save Mrs. Grant.
She's so fun.
I'd be like,
I've never really been like that big of an Elizabeth Banks fan.
Are you serious?
Never have been.
Really?
Never have been.
I don't like
yeah.
her hair back like that right now. I'll say that.
I
much.
like her personality.
Yeah. She's just, that's that face, man.
She's got a big
Those
butt.
blue eyes.
I don't know. Just
She's
never-
funny as hell too, and she's
Yeah.
been in a lot of really cool shit. Like,
I think she turned me off when she was in Hunger Games. It turned me off.
well, yeah,
I'm
because
glad I never saw those
that
movies,
shit's
'cause those
stupid.
movies are for little girls.
Yeah, I'm not into that.
Is it for little
I watched the first one. I mean, I thought it was cool she was in it.
Well, you're a little girl.
They dressed her up all makeup cool.
Why don't y'all get
but
dressed up?
why is Tim so aggressive right now, everybody?
Oh, this is where I was saying. we're
toxic masculinity over there. If I ever
He's got,
seen
he's
it.
got, he's got no more Comic Cons than any of us. So it's
Tim?
like,
Yeah.
I thought you'd be cool.
Nah. This is, oh man.
The fuck is going on here? I can't see
The mayor,
shit.
the mayor got abducted.
Oh, it is the mayor. Yeah.
So he's.
Oh, damn.
There you go.
Yeah,
Some
they're all-
Night of the Living Dead shit
They're just
right there.
gorging themselves.
Yeah.
They're all
The
they all got a
banquet- the
they all
banquet
got a
scene.
little thing in their hands, gnawing on it.
If you're gonna spewing that,
Don't throw up,
spewing
Zach.
that over there, Zach.
Don't you
Zach is legitimately
Zach,
gagging right
Zach,
now.
get
Oh
the
my
thing.
God.
Get the can. Zach, get the can.
No, be a big.
Don't aim it, Rocky, bro.
Dude,
He's aiming right
fucking
at-
pick the
Are you
can up.
serious?
Pick the fucking can up, dude. Stop it.
And scene.
Stop it. Pick the can up. Anyway,
Yep.
Oh, you got.
Right in the neck.
Wait a minute. That's not a girl. So does that mean he's gay now?
Oh God.
That's the new worst thing that was ever said.
Really?
No, I'm being serious. Like he just hit him with the two tendrils. Like, does that mean he's gay now?
Yeah, I think you got the gay.
And who the hell has a silver brush?
You got the gay?
Zach, if you're gonna spew,
That's how you kill the monster.
The clap or something.
That's how you kill the monster.
I see. You didn't want to cheers me, dog?
Because now he's not going to want to procreate anymore.
Can you stop pretending to throw up, Zach?
No, dude. Dude, you have no idea.
Something's hit Zach in a way, some kind of way.
I will agree that.
No, I'm good. I didn't throw up.
This is
Fine.
probably
It's past.
This is probably going to be the most
That's the
offensive.
last moment.
I hope so. I hope this is the most offensive.
Yeah, that was the most offensive moment.
We'll offend
Just the last
it's
5
just the
minutes.
eating, the eating the rotten meat, and I've been around rotten meat before, and it's just like.
No, it's the most offensive. We're gonna offend all 70 people who watch this.
Here, wait, hold on.
yeah.
Hold on. Okay.
Yeah, there you go, Zach.
Okay,
I'm
so
Stop saying watch.
Hungry.
So since the mayor got, now he's getting the hunger too. Look at that. That's so fucked up.
He's like, I want to eat all these.
Oh
fucking
God.
This song.
This scene.
though.
Yeah, I know. Their music choices in this movie is really cool. Like
Well,
all the
this
way
is
down
her
to the
and
score and
Grant's
everything.
song.
This is what
And that's another
this is
thing,
what
too,
we're
about-
gonna fade out
Grant's
to.
playing this song specifically for her.
Yeah, because that's the song they met.
That's
Yeah.
their song.
That's
yeah.
their
Trying to lure her
song,
out.
yeah.
But it juxtaposed with him deciding to.
Yeah, how
I
you
mean,
this-
dude, essentially, like he's assisting this creature of taking over the planet by
He
being
can't
like,
help
I just
himself.
love this woman so much.
Yeah.
I need to show this woman.
In the end, it's the greatest love story ever told.
But you know that like James Gunn's actually like kind of a musical guy. He was in a band. He did a bunch of stuff. That's
Well, those soundtracks to the Guardians
soundtracks,
movies
yeah.
are fucking
Yeah.
amazing.
The
I
original-
had the first one on
It's a good-
vinyl.
yeah, it's a good
you know when he
playlist.
you know when he was figuring those out. It was 450 songs that he had to like whittle down.
This is their masterpiece. This is a combination
Is
of
that
practical.
practical? It was some CGI of the hips.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
the upper body is practical, but then the moving tendrils, most of them are CG.
Oh, the tendrils.
The
The,
big-
heads look
yeah.
faker than that. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's a beautiful combination of practical and computer effects.
That's where they're bringing the bodies.
Probably
Bring it into this
breed
nest.
Feed it inside. Oh my god.
This is kind of like an early like Last of Us setup.
This is probably the most disgusting thing in this whole movie to me. Like this,
Oh, yeah,
love
the
this.
joining.
This is so
Yeah.
good.
they just they become absorbed.
Look, he has the
they get
barbed
joined.
wire tat.
Yeah, they just willingly walk in there. Like look at the guy. That's so fucking
It's like,
gross.
it's like the anglerfish,
Ah.
right?
It is
right?
like an anglerfish.
Yeah.
Yes, it's very
Like
much
Chris
like
Pratt.
anglerfish.
It's
It's
just
so
gotta
brother.
soak
Fucking-
into him.
Yeah,
That
And they
is like
become
Oh, look
one.
how fast that happened.
and he's just getting bigger. So all these zombies now just walk towards him, and he becomes bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger.
He's got the grenade. It very much is like anglerfish. I've never thought
I
of
ain't
that.
staying here by myself.
The anglerfish.
As you can see,
As you can see, the anglerfish.
Well, the females
has begun its
they-
mating
they-
process.
I love how
Oh,
he all
yeah,
know.
okay, I can see it.
They absorb the male transdermally. Actually, it's very interesting.
Well, one of these guys hanging out of him is his brother. He puts his brother in everything. Sean Gunn, right there. He's in the Guardians movies too.
Kill them all that
He can't even talk out of his original face.
Yeah, so he talks
Right.
out of these other fucking heads. So gross.
Do you think that the Thing monster would have gotten to this level? I mean, I guess he did. Well,
Well,
he
it-
started in the human and then broke out into this crazy thing. But do you think he would eventually become?
He could just
he became
be
the wolf.
if he would absorb the traits of this alien and then would be able to do the same thing. I mean,
See, that would be the most dangerous thing ever. Is if
That'd be
the
a good
thing
comic if
absorbed
they worked
this
together.
and was
Yeah.
able to do what this does, and then you have a
It'd be
Thing
like if-
Slither
Dude,
combo
No,
monster.
I'm imagining like an Odd Couple comic where the Thing alien and this alien get together and like they kind of like share like an atom, like a little genome.
they have a little baby together.
Yeah.
Well, he's backing off now. Like she actually.
Grant is still
Well,
alive
Yeah,
in there
she just
somewhere.
appealed. She appealed to the humanity within.
Yeah,
She saw the little.
she
I can call you that.
and like, what are you gonna?
Because you're lonely.
So that is the big weakness in this one, for sure, compared to the thing.
there's-
Humans were
some-
this creature's
yeah.
downfall.
There's some humanity left
Yeah.
in him. Yeah.
Humans basically would.
when
were
you-
his
But also,
downfall.
also the
because
alien
we have
now
complex
knows,
emotions.
Right,
The
because when you
alien now
assimilate
knows
things, you
humanity.
assimilate that. Like when
The
you
emotions.
assimilate
So, and it-
something, you become part of it.
Yeah.
So the alien has become part human as
Right.
well.
Well,
as,
yeah. So the alien has never known
Like,
anything
oh,
like
shit.
love.
That last
It's only taken over just
It never
animals.
had
Yeah.
sex.
So yeah.
that
so
last last word was like
it's
big
it's
rats,
experiencing
you know?
these kind of
Yeah.
emotions for the first time.
Yeah.
It's the first time it's
kinda like
absorbed.
a child. It's like a child, like
Yeah.
human in human.
It's the first time this
Yeah.
creature has
What are you
absorbed
doing?
something with
You
complex
can't,
emotions.
You can't kill this man with a fucking. You can't kill him with a fucking.
So it's
hairbrush?
not necessarily just Grant that is hesitant to kill her. It's the alien too.
Yeah,
because it's
part
never.
of, part of the alien loves the shit.
Absolutely.
Yeah, he's
Because it's
never
assimilation, you know?
It's never felt that before.
Could have easily killed her already.
Yeah,
Didn't do
Oh,
it.
It's never absorbed anything that had complex emotion.
But you
and that
can't-
made it feel.
Come
Yeah,
on,
its
girl,
goal
like-
is probably to kill everything around it.
That's
but
the
keep
creepy
her.
dude. That's
That
the
was
creepy
the
dude that was
creepy
drawing
dude,
the
yeah.
picture. She just blew his brains out.
But first of all, you can't kill this fucking thing with a hairbrush. What were you thinking?
Yeah.
Elizabeth Banks, what were you thinking?
I mean, she's just a Southern girl.
She's
who's
just a pretty face.
She just wants to get her husband
Look.
back.
love that.
No
That's so
hesitation.
awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, Nathan Fillion.
Kill me. Yeah, sure thing, bam.
A billion years.
It's funny how it it's now it's melded like its personalities in with the aliens too.
There it is.
Yeah.
There it
It's
is.
a hive
You
mind.
think you fuck with me? Yep. Knock a grenade out of the hand, everything. Yep.
Hey, bitch, I picked up bitches across the galaxy.
I love how this is like kind of like a.
Show me what you got.
It's like the dumbest, stupidest, most hickest orgy in the entire world. I just saw like 6 fucking random people pick their head up, going, ah! And, like, they're all
Turn
like,
the lights back off.
They're all like half naked, like absorbing this guy. Like, turn it off, brother.
Turn the lights off.
Don't see me my shame.
We're not really okay with what we're doing.
Oh, here they go. Here they go.
In and out, baby. You get blood, right? That's what they do.
Here's his male, female.
Give me
Yeah,
the old
sure,
in
yeah,
out.
that's what they do.
Okay.
It's gonna go up
It
his
comes
butt.
out of
Well,
the
here.
lady's chest, and she just sucks it up.
Look.
No, I just
Look.
got one. I just got one.
Here's
needle left
another
here.
thing right now. If this was the thing, Nathan Fillion would already.
He would be done.
It would be
He'd be
happen.
done for.
Yeah. Dude, okay, so it's pumping its shit into him right now.
Oh, they're all having orgasms. Yeah, they're all having orgasms.
they're getting
Yeah.
off because it's pumping its shit into Nathan Fillion right now.
Wait a minute. How's Nathan Fillion survive this shit?
Yeah,
Because he
but it
grabbed
only
a
has
hold of the other one.
Yeah, the other one's not in him.
Yeah, he's holding on to the other
Oh,
one, which
yeah,
completes
yeah,
the
yeah.
whole cycle of taking
Right,
over.
right. Yeah, because
Yeah.
it is like, yeah, I got you.
So this is great, but ridiculous.
Nathan Fillion got
Really
like a
good
lot of fucking
precision.
cum in him, dude.
That
Nathan
precision.
Fillion got a lot of
To, like,
alien cum
Oh
in
yeah,
him.
that's
that
really
in
good.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. It's pumping shit in him right
And
now.
he got a lot of alien cum inside of him.
Yeah.
Somewhere. I'm sure
Yeah,
it's
it's gonna be a nasty infection.
It's gonna be infectious. Yeah.
Yeah.
Battery's gonna have a big old poo in the morning.
Out his fucking belly button.
Poo
God
wasn't
dang,
the right
Nathan
term.
Fillion.
Yeah, so he's being pumped in.
Oh yeah, it's
Yeah.
coming out his mouth.
Like, who the fuck was the guy that's just like, yeah, yeah? He's like the Irish guy.
Shoot him! Shoot him!
Oh, good thing
Shoot
there's
him.
a gun in arm's reach.
Man, that's some great acting.
Look at this. This is like
Wow,
Frodo having to
old
decide
dude.
if he should throw the ring.
The orgy is done, y'all. Like, Jesus. I guess.
Imagine if every orgy ended like this.
And see again, that wouldn't kill the thing.
Well, this country
No,
would probably
it
be a
wouldn't.
much
It would
better
just-
place, Chris.
it really
okay?
wouldn't kill
I
the
think it
thing
would be
at
a
all.
much better place.
So the thing wins.
The thing does win. I mean. The
Keep in mind that was never the intention. Was what
Never was.
They still need
what
to
is
napalm
better?
that whole
Like
area.
what would
The thing-
consume a planet quicker?
The thing can survive.
That's what I was
Antarctica.
going for.
The thing can survive Antarctica.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, it's
clearly,
always.
you
I
know.
mean, it's atomic. It's
Yeah,
I mean,
it's a
that's really the
molecular
big-
level
yeah.
thing.
The
and it
thing
can be
wins.
frozen
The
in
thing
ice
wins.
for thousands of years.
This is not atomic, obviously, because you can have blood on you, and it's not going to do
Yeah.
anything. So
Yeah, Nathan Fillion got that shit pumped in his gut, and
it has to be propagated through breeding.
Yeah, he got all that jizz pumped in him. He's fine. You
Yeah.
know, like
yeah, they're covered in blood and shit. They're
that
okay.
girl that just like moved that thing. She got blood coughed in her
Fucking
open,
mouth.
open eyes,
Right.
ears, and mouth. Like she's fine.
Which goes back to what I was saying earlier. If the thing was to consume this Slither monster, you're looking at something
We'd all be dead already.
You're
unbelievably
looking very
catastrophic,
something very unholy.
like
Yes.
unbelievably
Very
horrible.
unholy. Very unholy.
It'd
Yeah.
probably be planet size.
The only thing,
Right?
It would be its own planet.
It would be
The only
unbelievable.
thing-
Imagine if every
yeah.
one of those little worms could just consume you like the thing does.
Look
The
at
only-
this.
the
Look
only
at
thing
this.
that-
Oh, it's
oh,
still in him.
Ah.
It's still in him.
Oh, why does that look like a tooth?
It looks like a tooth because it was a tooth penis.
Like tooth and hollow.
It was
It's not
a penis with a
vampire.
tooth on the end.
It's
an
a
incisor.
It's like a bone. It's like a bone spur
A tusk.
spear thing.
Mhm.
Like
It's like a tusk.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, look at that
God.
shit coming out of him. Come on. He later died
just
from a
smiles
massive
like, "Yeah,
infection
that's-
the next day.
That would be very
why is she
infectious.
smiling right now?
Yeah.
Like,
I don't know. Maybe you fell in love with all this.
she's like,
She's
okay,
like, it's gonna be really hard to
that's-
go back.
Maybe he gets off to the
it's gonna be
worms
really-
and to getting
that's
stabbed
the
in the
lady-
belly.
No, that's the lady
Like,
that gets
maybe he
the
just
dildos
kind of
that
loves it.
deposits the silicone eggs
Oh,
in you.
it's called. Look, it's called.
This is when this shit happens.
So
it's
this
called
white
oviposits. It's called oviposits. Let's not kink shame
This
right
white
now.
gown she
It's
has
called
on has
oviposits.
no blood on it.
It's called
This is eye
oviposits.
for eye on this podcast.
Let's not kink shame, okay?
Oh, and by the way, this whole
Someone,
town's
one
dead.
of the 70 that's listening to this
The
might
whole
be
town's-
into it. Let's
The
not.
whole town's dead. This white
Oh,
robe she
everybody.
has on is no blood on that
None.
extremely clean white robe.
She got lots of blood on her, but not on the road.
There's a bunch of goo spilling out of his gut. He's not gonna last 48 hours.
Right. No
He's
way.
got a massive infection.
Yeah, oh, he's a dead
Your
man.
spleen is gone. I don't know why
Yeah,
you're still
they
standing
can't
right now.
amputate your fucking torso.
Hey, Kylie, why don't you tell Miss Grant that story about how I saved you from that deer?
yeah, tell that story.
It's like her whole family is dead.
Yeah,
And she's just like,
Bill saved me from that deer.
the whole town's dead.
oh, yeah.
The whole goddamn town is dead.
Well, they're all
Well,
little.
she get-
They're all a
No,
little crazy
now-
from what has happened.
Now.
Well,
now.
why don't you just call the CDC?
No, she
and let's
got her
figure it out.
man. She got her man. She got out of her marriage.
Oh yeah, she's looking at him. She's like, "Oh, we got fuck."
And you know the myth.
She's like, "We got fuck as soon as you get that
The-
pus-filled fucking cyst."
all that alien cum out your body.
Fucking, yeah. Then maybe we'll talk about having
the
sex.
myth contradicts this
Because right now you're
like,
gay as hell with all that
because
alien cum in you.
Where's the military?
Right,
They
but
never
they
called
they
him.
never
They
had a
ne- they
chance.
never contacted him.
When Pam, the secretary, when he messaged her and said, "Call the
said, "Call
CDC,"
CDC. Yeah,
they came out of the vent right
God,
before
it's
she
so
could do
short too.
it. Yeah, and
An
plus
hour and
their
a half.
police force was like 5 dudes.
Right. No, you can't just call the military up. They
I
don't
love-
have
I
a
love-
number.
I love this. The
They
lyrics
don't
of this,
have a number.
The lyrics in this song are "Baby, I love you, but just leave me the fuck alone." And I believe this is the band that was playing earlier in the movie.
Yeah, probably
this
so.
this song right here.
The one you're
Look it
gonna
up.
see and get like the
I have to look
the
that up.
autograph.
I
and
need
shit,
to
you know?
get more solid evidence. I did a little googling.
Yeah,
This is
yeah.
a
You're gonna have to
country
get the
band,
autograph, and we're gonna have to do that.
It's
as a
worth the
giveaway.
Google.
Yeah. Well, it's worth. I mean, it's, worth
worth
just
it.
going. I mean,
It's
he'd
worth it.
probably actually like
Jenna
that. It's like,
Fisher.
oh shit, yeah, cool.
Wait, here.
Greg Henry. That's my stepdad.
That describes anybody who's ever been in a long-term relationship. Baby, I love you, but leave me the fuck alone.
All right.
Well, that was
All right.
Slither, ladies and
That was
gentlemen.
Slither. That was a good movie.
Yeah.
It really is. It really is.
Well, what's
It
shout outs?
is,
Shout outs? Shout out Brian Castino.
Brian Castino.
Yeah, shout out to Brian. He is a new Patreon subscriber. We
month
do
ago?
appreciate you. Thank you. Let's give a
Thank
round
you,
of applause.
Brian. Thank you, Brian.
Everyone, round of applause.
Tim.
I already did my applause.
He's joining the ranks of.
Jeffro.
We have Jeffro.
We got
have,
Jordan Stringer.
We have Jordan
Emily
Stringer.
Duvall.
Is she a Patreon too?
No, she's not. Is she
I'm
not?
trying to.
Oh, we
I'm
do a
trying to
Patreon?
shout to.
She
Yeah.
will be
We
now.
only had
'cause,
three.
yeah,
We only had three.
We're calling you out, Emily.
Actually, we're gonna drop some Patreon episodes, Patreon only episodes for over the 13 Nights of Halloween. Actually,
I hope so because we have speed.
we have a couple. We have
We got speed. That's
Scream,
Patreon only.
Scream's a scary one.
Scream. we can
Patreon
drop.
only.
We've got
episodes, you
more to
guys.
come, and this 13 Nights of Halloween going on right now. We've got more episodes that we'll be releasing daily after this one.
Unless this is the
so-
final
Hey,
episode.
Tracy
So-
Chapman.
So keep
Tracy
listening.
Chapman.
Yeah.
Be
Ricky
the one.
Gaffer.
Be the one.
Yeah.
Anyway.
All right. So
Anyway, so-
I'm
Shout out to William Skinner.
I'm signing off.
Sound mixer. I can relate.
I
your
personally,
boy.
That's my boy.
I personally would like to thank everybody that's downloading this and checking it out and listening to it.
Thanks, Chris. Yeah.
I want to thank all you peeps.
For real. Yeah. Shout out to all you guys. Everybody that downloads this, listens to this. Puts
Means
up
a
with-
lot. Means a
Puts
lot.
up with us. It does. Shout out to our
Thank you.
Patreons. We really appreciate you, and we're gonna start working for you pretty soon. So
yeah.
Yeah,
Other than that.
with all the giveaways coming up, especially during this 13 nights.
yeah.
It's
Stay tuned.
yeah, keep listening because we're really excited to give y'all some free shit. Let us give you free shit.
And with that, this has been A to Z Movie Night.
Yeah.
Thank you for tuning in to another 13 Nights of Halloween.
Reach for the stars.
For Aaron, Zach, Tim, and Chris,
And Brendan Fraser.
and everyone involved, thank you for a good night, and we're signing off. Thanks for listening, you guys. Come back tomorrow.
Why didn't Brendan talk?
Good night.
Why didn't Brendan talk throughout this episode?
I know, yeah.
He was here.
Yeah,
Dude, what
man,
are we paying
it's
you
just
for?
like he just came in and like he had a beer and then he left and it was like I thought he was just gonna go talk. He acted like he had a phone call. Like
Pull that voice out. Pull that voice out, dog.
yeah,
What's
that was
up?
good. That was good.
Pull that fucking voice out. You heard?
Hold on. Hey, give the credits their due.
Wait, you want me to give the credits their due?
Give these people their due.
Are we still recording?
Yeah, we gotta watch the fucking credits.
Are we recording right
There's
now?
a lot of people that had to get together to make this movie possible.
There are hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of
We
people.
praise the visual effects.
What do we do?
We can listen to the songs and we can watch the goddamn credits. Right? Am I
But-
wrong?
Yeah,
Kinda
no,
like-
but yeah, I don't know who that guy is.
But
Am I wrong?
But kind of like fuck them though. You
No.
know? They got,
They're not good enough to be
But
in the movie.
They're hired hands, man. Like
but
whatever.
Kind of like they got.
We're
paid,
totally
though.
ripping off the copyright rights to this movie
But
to
they-
put this on a
They
podcast.
kind of like.
And
got
they
paid
could
on it.
sue
They
us.
show the
So
guest musicians. Oh no, that's
Musical
See, The
guests.
songs. Can't musical guests like this happen.
Musical
live.
guest
Soundgarden.
it took a lot of people to make this goddamn movie. Jesus.
with special guest
See,
stars
this is the
from
thing.
and a guest
Whenever
star.
you have a movie that you make for the first time, right? Like your directorial
And your
debut,
host.
you have to do a lot of favors. for
Zach
people.
Borman. Sorry, Zach.
That was an easy way to say Brendan Fraser. This is a lot.
Are you
of
trying
credits.
to look?
It's a lot of credits. Yeah.
This is a lot of credits. Payroll service,
Wow,
EP
charted
Canada,
accountants. There was a bunch of
Toxic Avenger,
Toxic Avenger,
yeah,
Tromo. There's our
Goosebumps.
Tromos.
Yeah, it's all them. It's all those guys.
Goosebumps, the girl who cried monster.
I remember
Whoa, there was an
seeing
R.L.
that.
Stein Goosebumps. They had to credit
See
that?
the staff
so.
of Vancouver. I saw Canada, so they filmed this in Canada.
They film everything in Canada because it's much cheaper.
Yeah, it's a lot cheaper.
And they give you
yeah.
tax credits.
Gaskin, you see. Who's the guy you're meeting? What's his
Baby,
name?
I
Corn
love
one.
you.
What's his name?
Cordline. Yeah.
Bulletproof. What's that? What's bulletproof?
It sounds like it's
My
a record
A
company.
recording company.
Oh.
Yeah. All right. Well.
Recorded in Canada.
Seen by digital.
Send us some
shout
maple
out,
syrup,
Shout
Canada.
out. DTS. Come on, send us some sound equipment, DTS. Come on.
Vancouver. Boom.
Gold Circle Films. And
You're right. This is you're right, Zach. This is
You're
the
right,
least
Zach.
boring way of ending
This,
an episode.
this is what we needed to end it on. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're totally right.
Us sitting
Yeah.
around just
Yeah.
talking about.
Just like
That's
watching
great.
the credits.
It's awesome.
And Strike, yeah, whatever Strike Media was. That was. Oh, there's after credit scenes. What? There's an after credit scene. It's a fucking cat.
All right, y'all do you.
Oh my God, there's an after credit scene.
No, it's all good. It's all good. I'll let y'all watch it.
Oh my God, the cat got. The cat got. So apparently this whole thing is happening
That very
again.
well could have been an earlier scene of the cat that was in.
No, the cat got, dog. It
Yeah,
could've
exactly.
been
That
early
could have been
credit-
like the origin story
You know
of the
what?
cat we saw
The
earlier.
cat could have got. It could have been an early credit scene, but probably not. That was probably
Yeah.
like after the barn was
You're right.
not incinerated because no one decided to incinerate it afterwards.
All right,
So this whole thing's gonna happen again.
We'll go ahead and say Zach was right. We should have stayed to the end.
I guess so.
After the
I
credits.
don't want to.
I don't like
but-
saying Zach was right, but he was right.
As the True Blue guys, that we're the only ones in here right now.
Mm-hmm.
Chris, I'm gonna go ahead and say this is the real sign off.
Yeah.
Of A to Z.
Mm-hmm.
I've been Aaron, and you've been Chris, right?
I have been Chris. Yes.
Very good. So we are not aliens. We're not assimilated.
Well. Yeah, you're okay. We're not
I'm
aliens.
right,
We're
I'm
not
right.
aliens. You're right. You're right. You're right.
So join us again tomorrow for another special edition of A to Z Movie Night,
Mhm.
the 13 Nights of Horror.
Thanks for listening.